Hallo. Hallo. Oh. I'm stupid. One sec. Okay. Okay. Whew, almost leaked myself. Good morning. Hello, Golden Apples. How you doing? Farts to you as well. Hello, Dead Zilia. Good morning. Hello, Kapushman. Hello, Haskars. Hello, Psycho. Hello, Golden Apples. Hello, The Good Life. Hello, Bite. Hello, Enex. Good morning. Witcher 3 DLC today. Yeah, when is that happening? What time? Probably too late for me, right? I'll probably have to look at it tomorrow. Ich wünsche dir einen guten Stream. Thank you, Lukas. Mein Bester. Sehen uns die Tage. Nice. Ja. Morgen oder Freitag? Ich bin morgen und Freitag da. 8 p.m. CEST. Your time, I guess. Yeah, then we watch it tomorrow. The Witcher 3. We will watch tomorrow. Yeah, sorry guys for being a bit late. It's fine. I had to do some gymnastics. Yeah. I need to make sure that I don't injure myself. I've been doing a lot of running. Hello from YouTube. Same. Nice, Lucas. Nice. Hello from YouTube. Procoda. Hello there, Cakes. Hello there, Connectors. Good morning. December. Good morning. Golden Apple. Good morning. Hashtag good morning to you already. How you guys doing? Huh? How you guys doing? G-God Life has been a moderator for 6 months. Already 6-month ban protection. I love it. Depends on what you do.
Don't be afraid of poor marketing and you'll be stronger.
Hello AQ.
Good
how
game
you doing,
will
my
sell
man?
nonetheless. The money will come to you.
Guys, what are we doing today? What are we doing today? We're finally making towers attack enemies properly. Shall we? Are we going to do it? Do we put towers on the GPU? Is that the goal for today? Then we also can do proper targeting on the GPU. Guys, I saw something on Reddit. There was like this tower defense. Maybe I can find it. Reddit.com. Hold up, let me search. And then tower r/tower defense. There you go. It's gonna be one of the... I'm creating a PvP tower defense. Free, weak, deformed terrain. Yeah, I think that's it. Promotion. 15 updates. It's not very active, the subreddit. This one right here. This one right here. Sound familiar, huh? Looks familiar, huh? What is wrong with all of these people doing good GPU shaders? Compute shaders. Have we seen that before? Man. Everyone's doing it now, guys. Crystal Castles? No, this is from So We Have an Orc Problem. It's the same idea. It's a fluid simulation for the enemies. Look at this. Good afternoon. Hello there, Luke. How you doing? .3D version. Yeah, it's literally a 3D version of it, yeah. This would be such a dope song for the stream intro. If this is a clown song or anything related to clowns, you are banned, by the way. And I asked Jonas. Now we just have to wait for the answer. Nothing happens. There's no sound. There is no sound. There's absolutely no sound. Is that the joke? That there is no sound?
Collector's alt account just joined.
Was game
Glad
looks
to
really
be
nice.
back to my favorite Vulcan and Godot stream.
Yeah, this looks
Please
nice. Yeah.
keep your functions shorter than 5 lines.
I have sound on it? Really? I don't.
Fucking softwares!
All hands. All hands. Shall we check how many wish lists these guys have? All hands. 12. When was this Steam page released? Can we see the release? It's gonna be a couple of days then. August 1st. Man, 25 days and they only have like 100. I mean, 100 wish lists isn't bad. I guess. Right? Why is this not getting as many wish lists? Maybe the marketing they do is not good enough? Are they posting to Reddit? Shall we check? Lion and other studios. Instagram. Uh, 70 followers. Let's see. Are they posting? How much? It's quite a bit actually. Interesting. 42 likes, 13 likes, 16 likes, 15 likes, 8 likes. Let's click on 15. The 42 likes one. That one. Wonder why they don't get that many. They post too many? Yeah, but that Serbia have an orc problem also did that. Doubling the amount of zombies every day until they overwhelm our basic turret. Oh, it's too slow. I see. It's too slow. And the death animation isn't that great. Is there anything happen? Like, when is it done? Eh? The text font is also bad here, kinda. Okay, this one is kinda meh. Let's see. That one's a lot better. Our upcoming Steam game has you fighting a squillion mobs. Would you play? Enable audio, what the fuck? Why? Is that important? You were watching day 4 over and over. Yeah? This one. I mean, day 7? Oh my god. Bro, why not just make one post? Eh? So they posted one time a day. I see. I mean, I guess they're trying out stuff, so who can blame them, right? Interesting. Yeah, that's probably gonna be me too. Like, my posts will be just as terrible, so. That one's a good one. I don't... the sound effects could use some work, I'm not gonna lie. So these are so fluid simulation on the CPU or GPU, right? Interesting. I mean, I wish them good luck. So far, they've gotten about 100 followers. Sorry, 10 followers, which is about 100 wish lists. in less than a month. So it's not too bad, right? Yeah, in less than a month. No, really, I don't hate it. Like, if they keep posting to Instagram, like they got one here with 42 likes, which, let's see, how many views is that, guys? 42 likes. Like on average, 400 views? 4,000 views? 10x? 100x? How much is it? Suspiciously timed after the success of a certain orc game. Yeah. Appreciate the confidence that our too small team could move so quickly. We are very happy for Mumpets. We have a lot of fun with their game release, but hope people can appreciate what makes our game unique. And that is the 3D version of So We Have an Orc Problem. The 3D part. I mean, hey, listen, man, if it makes them money, then perfect. That's amazing, right? Man, I want that too. Guys, I want turrets to attack today as well. I've been dealing with this for weeks now. How does it lag? How doesn't it lag? From day one, we knew horde scale was priority, so we worked hard on optimization. I hate this reply. I hate this reply. Because it says that they're optimizing the game, but not how. There's no knowledge shared. Just say compute shaders, yeah. Just say it! Say it! It has to be compute. Guys, do you type 1 in chat if you think it's compute shaders? Do you think? No, I think the game is cool. Don't get me wrong, please. Do not get me wrong, okay? So there's gonna be some retards on the internet. So, Cakez is hating on these small developers who's been trying to make a game. Shut up! I'm not!
Hello.
But I'm not wrong for pointing it out, okay? I'm just pointing it out. Though I love the snow map. I gotta be honest, the snow map, you know what, they should... Guys, who of you in chat likes this map more than this map right here? The green one. Who of you likes the... Type snow in chat if you think the snow map is cooler than the forest map. Snow or forest? Which one you like more? If you don't say snow, I ban you, by the way. Desert? Really? Lol boy? Guys, can you participate, please? Let me check. So there's 100 people here that just do nothing. And then there is... Oh, my man, Golden Apples. Thank you very much for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Then there's 70 people here. Guys. Forest, snow. None of them looks good. You mean to tell me snow, forest, circus map? That was uncalled for, buddy. You mean to tell me that this looks bad? I disagree, my friend. Why does everyone create a horde survival tower defense game? I decided to create a tower defense game similar to the Billions last year. And now I see everyone doing one as well. Yeah. I'm creating a defense game, a castle defense game. And like a gazillion people are copying what I do too. Yeah, it sucks, I know. Fucking piss me off too. And they're using AI for it. This is really annoying. I get it. You know, just gotta work on something that makes you unique. If everyone's doing a defense game like that, what can you do to make yourself unique? For example, give you a very simple example. That's what I did in my tower defense game. Make items that you can put on the towers and allow the items to be combined together to create powerful effects. That'll make you unique. Now, that's in Tangy TD, but something like that. Or we already have mazes, you know, you can build mazes. Maybe make it so that you can clear out terrain and have enemies funnel through different lanes. right? So you can build a lane here and then make enemies funneled through like some stuff right there. I don't know. Figure out a tiny thing that you can do other than others that no one's thinking of, and then share that. That's the difficult part, right? Don't try to do too much. But figure out something a little bit. So for example, what I haven't seen at all, and I think it'll work, could work. All of these towers are incrementally powered up. What if you make the upgrade system of balloons predefined upgrades, 3 choices, to only 2 can lock in. So if you choose one choice and a second choice, the third one blocks out. Yeah, so you have a limited amount of upgrades on each tower. And you unlock these upgrades by using the tower. That is the incremental part. So you don't really get resources, you know, where you have like a giant tree. The skill tree is on the towers themselves. As you use a tower more, you unlock the upgrades. And then you put the balloons upgrade system into this swarm defense. That could work too. Potentially. The balloons upgrade system is amazing because it's so simple, so easy to understand. And then you create synergy between towers. Right? You have a tower that buffs other towers. And that tower, then you use it more. You have different types of upgrades. Buffs. You know? And you just look to balloons for upgrade ideas. They can't DMCA strike you for, you know, making an upgrade that creates pierce or gives you a second projectile or increases your range. That's just generic upgrades. But you know. So why are you asking for DirectX 12 versus OpenGL? What about DirectX 11 Venom, huh? My answer to your question is DirectX 11. OpenGL sucks because the error reporting is garbage. You get absolutely, in most cases, no error reporting at all, and your game functions on your machine. Then you ship it to another machine, and they get a flickering screen, or the game doesn't run, or the game is blue or green or whatever, or you have scan lines in the game. I've seen that too. You know, they get some weird error because they are graphics provider, the graphics card they use, the implementation there is different than yours. In DirectX 12, it takes 10 million years to set up. You want to make one change, takes it 5 million years, you know, until you have that change done. DirectX 11 is this, you just get it for free in Windows. You just include it and you link one additional lib, as far as I know. Include lib, link, boom, done. Someone just said that. Yeah, they did. Yeah. They're cleaning themselves right now. Sup, Cakez. Hello, Maggots. How are you doing? Only 17 minutes in and already talking about DirectX 11. Shut your mouth, buddy. Honestly, your success inspired me to lower down my big project to a smaller variant, but with a twist like you mentioned, because all I need is a good first proj so I can quit/decrease my daily job. Hey, man, I wish you good luck, bro. I really do. Like, if you have something to show, you know, post it or write me a Discord message. Just make sure that I can answer you on Discord, you know, because there was a buddy here that, you know, released his game yesterday, and he wrote me a message, but I couldn't write him back. So, joke's on him. I'm not gonna run after this. Don't have enough time. You're getting banned, my friend. You are getting banned. Just... What a dummy. Anyways, yeah, I linked the game earlier. I wish him good luck. I think it's a cool idea. Obviously, very unfortunate for them that it's right after So We Have an Orc Problem. So We Have an Orc Problem is the first. However, it still seems to work. 42 likes. I don't know how many views that is. Gotta be at minimum 400. I'm assuming it's more than 1,000 views though. Usually the like to view ratio is not 1 to 10. It's a lot higher. Only Queso gets 1 to 10, and he's like the most liked person on planet Earth. So mostly you get way more views than likes, and 10x is very rarely achievable. So probably way more views than that. And that's cool. I wish them good luck. Hopefully they're gonna work a little bit on their font, not gonna lie. And like, for example, I don't know how Instagram works. Like, I see only half the text here. Not sure if that's what everyone sees, but I only see half the text here. And on top of that, it is a little bit too much text. Maybe a little less text. And also, would you play? Why not just show something cool? Show a tower upgrade, you know? Level 1, level 10. That's the easiest one to do. Or what they did here, doubling the enemies. I would turn that into one a short or one video. But yeah, anyways, they are not watching, so yeah, this is not. Anyways, let's move on. Let's move on. Let me see. There you go. One sec. Found your stream because I'm a big fan of tangerines. Is that true? Really? Looks trash. Why don't you make something better, huh? So you're sitting there in the comfort of your home, behind a keyboard, behind a screen, you know, probably never released anything, probably never actually worked something towards something, like, you know, pushed themselves to be better. And then this guy just going into the chat, you know, looking at other people's work and just saying, looks trash. Okay, buddy, then how about you make something better, huh? Instead of telling others how bad they are, huh? Seems to be the only thing that you're good at, huh? TikTok brain? Yeah, probably bald. Probably bald. What does that bald? What does bald have to do with anything there? So guys, I have hot code reloading in my game. If I make a change to something, the update is visible immediately. That is really cool. You know? And I asked you the other day. So for example, let's see, what can I do? Let's see. What can I do? With a building, maybe? Tower? What if I build again? What happens? Is it resetting the towers? I think it's not right here. It is not. See, sprite tower. Yeah. For example, I can change the sprite of a tower or of a building while the game's running. And then it's all... what is it called? All bonfires now. That is hot code reloading. Takes about a second. You can see here that I'm timing how long it takes. It's about a second. I'm streaming. It takes a bit longer, but it's about a second to see the change in the game. And I asked you guys the other day how long it takes to reload, hot code reload in C#. Togglebit, thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate it. Need to Foodify. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Welcome, everybody. And because I'm very interested in the XNA framework, and you say 15 milliseconds hot code reloading. So yeah, I don't believe that, but someone actually, you know, linked me a video of him hot code reloading, and I hope that this is not just texture reloading. Let's see, how long is it taking? So he's currently doing, but he's making changes to a texture again. Save. That is texture reloading. Yeah. Surely we are going to see hot code reloading in action, right? Texture color. That is shader reloading. That has nothing to do with code reloading, by the way. Texture color red is 1. Yeah. Save. Now everything's red. I get it. Yeah, that is Guys, that is hot shader reloading, okay? That is not the same as hot code reloading. Hot code reloading, guys. Hot code reloading, it is literally changing something that is inside the code of your program. So, for example, I can change the health of the tower or of wooden stakes to 3... Oh, I see, 255, because maximum health is a U8, isn't it? Yeah. I can change it to 255, and then these changes take effect immediately. Okay, so I spawn a wooden stake. They now have 255 health. I don't have to restart the game while the game's running. So this is not hot code reloading so far. Yeah, okay. So are we getting to hot code reloading? So what do we have here? Game. It says game. C#. It changes the current position, the panel position. Okay, so that is actually hot code reloading in the HUD system. Okay. Let's see. How long does that take? That's the interesting part. Save. So now he has 2. Aha. That's actually quite fast, gotta be honest. And so, what are the limitations of this, guys? Hotreload.net, yeah? What are the limitations of this? It's very fast because C# supports it natively. It swaps out the modified functions instead of the whole external DLL. Same as in C++, I think. So, hold up. Though, if I change a data structure, what then? So, for example, if I take the game state and I add an array. So, like, for example, projectiles 2, and I make 200 projectiles there. Can I do that or not? Can I do this or not? Because I'm doing research on whether I should maybe target the XNA framework and learn that. Make a game in it. I would like to make Kingdom Classic in it. I want to make this game maybe in the XNA framework. Not the entire game, but at least the way it looks. Couple of trees, some background, some bushes, you know. I'll probably prepare the sprites off stream or get them from somewhere. And then I would like to render that. So, and if I have hot code reloading, that would be amazing. Struct layout is dynamic anyway. IL decides it, not field order. I was actually hoping for AQ to tell me if it's possible or not. But I guess he doesn't know. Because AQ, you're not making your game in C# too, aren't you? Modifying data layout is not allowed. Let's see. I see. I was assuming this to be the case. You probably have to restart. 2D shaders, guys. Shaders are not data. Shaders are not the game. Shaders are what pipelines use and programs in DirectX 11. That is not hot code reloading. That is just shader reloading. That is completely different than what we're talking about here. A shader is drawing or computing the game. It is not the gameplay code that you see in C#. Hello, null exception. How you doing? So that is not it, guys. Okay. Oh, blabbering! See you in 5 minutes. This guy just shut your mouth. Just get him out of here. It's easier to reload code on GPU than CPU. Yes, it is, because you can write it yourself quite simply. You just look at the shader file. If the shader file changed, then you unbind the program that is using the shader, you delete the program, and then you create the program again. The easier, like, I don't want to show it here because it's very convoluted. That's web GPU. But essentially the way this looks is like this. Cakez framework. In DirectX is super simple. If this were to load at some point. There you go. Reload program. Essentially, it gets a timestamp of the program. If the timestamp is greater, then it makes a new DirectX program, creates it, which basically just loads the shader, compiles the shader again. I'm writing the compiled shader to the disk. You don't have to do that in you know, but basically, so I can. This is just trying to speed it up. Next time you start the game again. Then it creates the vertex shader. Let's see, input layout. Basically, this is the layout, how it looks, like what type of buffers you add and stuff like that. And then it also does the same thing for the pixel shader. And then it writes all of that to the program. Hold up. And then it deletes the old program and sets the new program. Essentially here. See? Not compute. What is compute? DX renderer. Here we go. And then I just call this and hot shader reloading right here. So I check the timestamps every time. No, I will test out C# in the future in XNA. Just to see how easy it is to make a game in it. I want to educate myself. I'm a person that is currently... I just can't deal with engines, guys. You know that. I tried many times. I'll try again, but... I just don't like engines. I don't like working in them. And ever since I have seen or known about massive games like Terraria, Stardew Valley, Celeste, all of these have been made in the XNA framework. So like, apparently you don't need to use an engine to make a successful game. And I mean, I made Tangy too. And before the blow up, it still was successful. It earned 30k in 30 hours. That was crazy. Okay, so it is possible, but you know, I'm still looking to improve, still looking to learn, and maybe it's better to use C#. I don't know. You know, in the future. Hello, I'm new here. What are you building? I'm building a game where you build a base. Enemies attack the base. It's basically something like They Are Billions. That's the idea, and I'll be working on colliding projectiles today. C# and XNA are not gonna make your life easier. Joseph, I think you are wrong. Very wrong, my friend. Because I was... To give you an idea of how fast I was moving with Raylib. It took me about a week to have, or maybe less than a week, to have a moving character, a seed generating a world with, shut up, a seed generating a world with different, you know, trees and bushes, a main base, and enemies walking to the base in like a week. And the lighting system too in Raylib was really, really, really fast. I hate
Hope
you know, I'm trying to say something that is this cat. Wow, 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 wow. It's like,
am I so out of
sit
touch?
There, you just wait.
No.
Vini_Flores just subscribe.
I need to educate myself on XNA. Okay, let's see. Let's turn that back to 30. This brightest tower. Oh. Swarming enemies? Yeah, that's what I want.
Sturdy Post says,
Ho ho ho!
Renelge.
What happened here?
Oh!
What happened to the... Oh,
Cakez, Control
I
Shift
see.
W. You're back.
Hi, Cakez. Hope you have a good day and a good stream. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah.
Fucking.
Have you tried Unity yet, Cakez?
Fuck
Yes,
you,
we
man.
have.
Just leave me alone and let me do this, okay?
Make this game in Unity too.
Fucking asshole. My god. I need to find this out today, okay? I don't need distractions.
Haven't you tried C#? Guys, ich brauche eine Schere in Englisch, Mann. I hate this part of this. Like, I don't know why they did these bottles this way. Really piss me off. There you go. Okay, much better. Scissor to cut the health bar? No, for this. Like this, there's like some part here that is really annoying. I hate it. Always cut it up. Cut it up. No, I don't have other water, dummy. Guys, I was gonna set up the CryEngine benchmark. I didn't manage to do it. Sorry. Apologize. Though, I want to read this. Because I think that is important. Maybe it helps someone. Maybe it helps me. 4 very quick fixes to improve your game's HUD. So basically the UI. We played Clicky Islands the other day. I mean... It wasn't the best UI, let's say that. Most of you guys agreed, and we tried to find solutions on how to make it a bit better. Maybe this guy has some ideas, you know? Let me see here. Yeah. I think you have resources at the bottom that I used. Then you have another batch of resources here. What I really don't understand is why are we splitting resources on the UI in 2 sections when they could all be in one place? So, like, what is the reason to split this up at all? That's what I don't understand. Like, for example, right? And then this bar at the bottom could be a lot easier, in my opinion, where instead of having camp, settlement, village, town, city, capital, you could have maybe, like in Warcraft 3, let's see, Warcraft. Let's just do that, images. You could have buttons. I need a building, 1 sec. Of course, they're not gonna show me the UI. I say UI and it's not showing me UI. Thank you, I appreciate it very much. Okay, how about base UI? 1 sec. I need just one guy to click on a house so I can see the house UI. Is it that difficult? Really, there's not a single screenshot where someone has selected the main building. Really. No way. Bro, you can't be serious. There's not a single one that has selected the main building. Maybe I just say main base. Buddy! I'm just trying to select some building. Here we go. That's not the main base. I can't believe it. You select the main base to build. Do I have to start Warcraft 3 right now? Nah, it'll destroy the resolution of my game, of my PC. I can't. I'm sorry guys, I can't start Warcraft 3 because it'll destroy the resolution I have. Does someone, if you have a screenshot? Play a quick game? I would like to play, not play a quick game, but basically just show. Find a video? True. Find a video is much smarter. Hold up. Let's go to YouTube. Log in. Yeah, guys, I'd love to do that. But I would have to set it up properly. Let's see. Warcraft 3 gameplay. Reforged? No, I just want walkthrough. No. Bro, I just want the gameplay. One human. Okay, I mean, it doesn't matter. This one. Okay. What are you doing while you're zooming in? Here we go. So, oh my god, that's reforged. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Have a UI like this with just the buttons, where this is a worker, right, which we have in here too. That's a bit annoying, but you can build units here too. That's a worker, and then you have other types of subcategories. Maybe their billions is a better. They are billions, images. Yeah, perfect. This one. Here. In they are billions, and I get a black window. Yeah, I get an empty screen too. Huh?
Window.
Well, because there's a fucking OpenGL error. I guess this website has OpenGL error too. What? It's downloading the image? Okay, anyways, that's annoying. You can see here that when you click on the main building, the command center, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 subcategories. These could be the subcategories that are right here. And then it could literally just show that batch of information somewhere, right? It is just a quad instead of a bunch of text, right? And then you also have these, you can, you know, hotkey these sub buttons. And then as you click on these, you get the subcategory buildings that you can build. And then you have all of this at the top and you spawn a unit. A unit could just be a separate button here that is just spawning unit. Yeah, StarCraft 2 as well. That's what I would do. I would take away all of the text and try to focus on icons rather than all of that text, right? And then I don't even think that... I mean, the island resources, the island stage, and that stuff is not even that bad, in my opinion. I think it's mostly this UI at the bottom. Gotta be honest. Mostly that. But yeah, anyways, let's see. How can we improve UI other than what I just said? I think that could be a good idea. So, hi, it's a friendly game UI guy. Love indie dev to dev. I'm always rooting for you guys, but I tend to see classic problems repeated again over the UI design. I want your help. For the past 6 years, I've probably critiqued over 100 plus portfolios, so now so many HUD designs therein. From just pure repetition, I think I have core problems down to about 4-ish. Kitchen sinking it. What is that? Designers tend to be maximalists. Yeah, I think so. Bro, stop it. Don't you do that. Don't you do that. So they try to put everything in here. Everything gets thrown in and eventually that's a video game. Your task as the UI artist is to remove 99% of that. 99%, buddy. There's no way you remove 99%. Stop lying. So your first move is to constantly look at the elements of the HUD and ask, does this even need to be here at all? Alright, let's see. Guys, we played the game 2 days ago. No, yesterday. We played the game yesterday. What information needs to be here? Needs to be here. Type in chat. What do you think? Can you share the link? Yeah, sure I can. Of course. Hello once again. Hello there, Choppy. Chappy. Hello, happy Chappy. Hope you're doing good. Man, it is a big link. Holy, yeah, that's a big link. So guys, what information needs to show? I think the ship kinda only needs to show when it's actually on route. This right here is a button to give you some information. At the top left, you usually have a tutorial. I'm usually good with this. These are the resources that are being generated. How much you have. These are other resources. So I think wood, planks, leaves. I didn't get there yet. The resources that you are generating, that you have, all of these need to be displayed. This needs to be displayed. What does not need to be displayed at all times, in my opinion, is this build menu to the left. Or I would turn that into 1 quad, like I just said. What does not need to be displayed at all times is the island resources. I think you don't need to display this, because you know what resources you have as you uncover the map. It doesn't need to show here. This, in my opinion, serves no purpose. The island stage could be visible when you click on your main building. So your current stage is basically the level of your main building, essentially. Race to settlement. This stuff right here, I would only display if you click on the main building or something else. The upgrades, one could argue you kind of want them, but only if they are not maximum yet. Once the upgrades are maximum, I would not show them at all. Basically, when you get an upgrade to 5 out of 5, it still shows up in gray. Maybe we can see it somewhere. No, we can't. So even they are showing screenshots without the UI, lol. What are you doing? Yeah, I mean, we can see it here, but they are below the upgrades are not showing up. Can you give us tips on how you did content creator outreach? I sent out a bunch of emails, but wasn't very successful because my game doesn't have much appeal. So anyways, so your first move is constantly look at the elements and ask, does it even need to be an example? Currency in your game. Invariably, you'll pick up gold or credits or what have you. This information rarely stays up indefinitely. Yeah, I mean, if you're talking about an RPG game, when do you see your gold? When you're buying stuff at a merchant or selling stuff, right? But rather fades over time. This is especially true if currency has no strategic value at the moment. Now, I would argue that the currency in this game always has strategic value, which is why I would put it at the top. Right? You can't spend the money right now. Well, if you can't spend it right now, don't show it. If you can't spend it, show it at all times. Anyways, an exception of this would be souls in the Soulsborne game. Yeah, that's different because that creates tension. Where your currency bankrupts after death and tension. Yeah, tension, a part of the... Man, I pre-read this. Holy cow. True. I don't have time for this. What is this? Second question. Does any information change dramatically over a short period of time? If it does, it probably should be in the HUD. Health, mana, ammo. Yeah, okay, we don't have this here at all. But what if it's like a glacial information. Information that changes gradually if at all moment to moment. It should be sidelined. A pop-up widget or cleverly insert in another HUD widget. So, you know what? Clicky Islands reminds me of The King is Watching. A bit. Let's see how they do the UI there. That is a very successful game on Steam. Has like 10,000 reviews. Where are the resources? Where are the resources? Okay. Wait, I know that you have resources in a game. Where is it showing them? Oh, at the bottom. I didn't see it. Sorry, I didn't see it. It's at the bottom. Yeah, see? All of the resources in the game, all that you need, right, always show up at the bottom. See, I would do the same in Clicky Islands. Just put all of them at the top. You already have some of them here, right? Hello, Leitaki. How you doing? All right, I think we got that, right? Put it at the top. Let me see. Clear pop-up widget, other in case of other. Yeah, example, experience points. For level 1 to 5ish, you're probably leveling up like crazy every 10 minutes or so. But mid-game, you're leveling up once every few hours of the game. By having an experience bar that barely grows by a picometer is not informative at all at this point, and it's not informative, and therefore it should be ignored. Shouldn't be there. True. Loud noises. I bet you were designing the HUD in a nice, quiet, safe environment, right? Big mistake. Crazy explosion here. A bunch of damage numbers flying there. Revive me screaming throughout the sound blaster, 16, etc. You need to design around the idea that the HUD, in its proper context, is for when shit gets real and when game is most distracting. Plan around the greatest amount of color. Simulation behind. Yeah, okay, I mean, this looks more like a shooter game right now. It doesn't apply to at least Clicky Islands here. Okay, examples. Boss battles are a unique expression of this idea. How many times do you glance up nervously at your health bar and then the boss? No, you don't glance up at your health bar. No, you don't. You know where you put your health bar? You put it in the bottom left. That's the best. Fight me on this. The best place for a health bar is bottom left. End of story. He's wrong. You're not up, it's down. No, in the center? Maybe. You can potentially put it in the center. But bottom left or maybe bottom center. But not top. Guys, not top. No, in a 3D game, in a third-person game, you are mostly looking down. Your vision is here. Guys, it is here. Not top left. Guys, how many of you guys have played MMOs? And you put your, and you can change the HUD, and then you put your character's health bar, you drag it down here, and then you drag your target's health bar all the way down to here, and then you have your entire HUD, aka your hotkeys in the middle. How many people do that? Why do they do this? Because they know that all of they focus here. Anyways, guys, you're wrong, I'm right. Let's move on. Boss battles, how many times you could have seen your teammate needing a revive? That's a wipe. Are we talking about enemy MMOs? If a cooldown timer is too obscure and it costs you the fight, that's a controller throw. No, it's not a controller throw if you can control yourself. Okay, buddy? If you can control your whatever that's, outbursts. There is no tension quite like a boss fight, and if your HUD wasn't properly tooled for huge amounts of overriding stimulus, you didn't design it properly. Hold up, I want to check something, guys. Dark Souls 1. Where do they put the health bar? At the top. They put it at the top. And let's see, yeah, it's at the top for them. Let's see. But it's wrong. Big and tall UI warehouse. Let's see. Take a look at the original Demon Souls. That HUD is goddamn enormous. Didn't play it yet. Whoops. Demon Souls. Original. Oh my god. Okay, it's big. No, it's not. That's not. That's not big. He means the bottom left? Does he mean this bottom left part here? This here? That's a bit big, not gonna lie. But this isn't. That's not that big. Guys, the reason why they put the HP bar on the top left is because they have the equipment on the bottom left. Otherwise, they put it bar down here. Make no mistakes. That's big though, yeah. Like Shaq held them at gunpoint or something. Now look at Elden Ring. Effectively decades of refinement in the same genre. Everything is trimmed down. Alright, so this is Demon Souls. Look at Elden Ring. It's a bit less. It's a bit less, yeah. True. I hate Reddit screenshots because they always have this Reddit border around them. Let's just do that. It's a bit smaller. It is a bit smaller. Yeah. Yeah, cause mostly in RPG games, less UI is better. I remember playing Witcher 3 and installing mods to remove the UI, because I hated it. Non-informative elements removed, and the HUD even fades over time if you're at full health. I see you there, distracting a non-full mana bar. Hi. I see you there, distracting not full mana bar. I see. You should be trimming everything down as much as you can. This does not hold true for your font, which should have a comfortable reading size, and then you should bump those rookie numbers up even more. Lots of people have garbage eyes, but everyone deserves to see your game. Yeah, I have that problem in Tangy TD. But that's why I'm working on UI, you know, guys. I learned UI with the new game, and we will make the game better, okay? There will be a patch for Tangy TD with better font. Okay, soon. It is and that's it. As ever, it is extremely hard to make game HUDs with no prior experience at all alone. So I hope this helps, especially you junior UI artists, hopefully. Yeah, I think, guys, I think we got some decent ideas for this, right? I would turn this into buttons, put all of those merged together at the top. This frees up the entire middle bar here. And then have another button for spawning units. So basically, camp, settlement, village, town, city, capital, all of them are buttons, maybe here in the bottom left. And then, and then the units is also another button here. And then if you click on those buttons, it'll open up a submenu with, they already have buttons there. That's it. And then you put all of those resources at the top. Seems like it would fit the top. Seems like it would. And then I would remove the island resources. I would remove upgrades that are already purchased. And then the island stage, I don't know where I would put that, but I guess maybe we could clean up this first, right? And then for the ship, maybe you can just put the ship here in the middle. Instead of the island resources, you put the ship here. Because you're interfacing with this UI a lot anyways. So that part right here goes here, and then this icon just goes where the settings is, right next to the settings. Yeah, I mean, the upgrades could also be part of a different UI, maybe at the bottom here. or they show up at all times. I think it's fine for now, because they are on the side. It's not that bad. But I definitely put all of those resources. What is the most confusing for me, it has been the entire time playing this, that the resources are split. It made no sense to me. You know? Anyways, yeah. If you guys wanna, you know, read this up yourself, maybe digest it a bit, here you go. Check it out. I think it's very nice to learn from this. Check out how Foundation shows resources. Foundation game. Steam. Yeah, it's another city builder game, is it? Yeah, at the top it looks like. Yeah, they show up at the top. Yeah. I mean, you don't really have to do much else. You put all of the stuff at the top that is important. You can even structure it like they have, yeah. And it's clean. You need to have it all at the same spot, because otherwise it's confusing. What is mostly confusing here is that it's split up into 2 lanes. It's a bit odd. You know? Cakez, you ever look at board game designs and their mechanics and resource management? Board games are games that you play in person, right? I'm not natively English, which is why I have to ask. Board games are the games you play with your friends on a table? Or are these tabletop games? Wait. Board games. Yeah, no. No, I don't. No, I don't. I'm not saying you can't, but I don't. I just play games and then tabletop games, yeah. Nah, I play games. And I take stuff from games that I like. It's already enough. At least for me. Resources can be hidden on top. No, like they should show up at all times, because they're all important. They are all important. Your gold is important, your wood is important, your planks are important, your food is important, how many villagers you have is important. It is all important at all times, but it should all be in one place, at the top. Your reputation is important. It's all important. Anyways. Guys, we downloaded it yesterday. No, I got accepted. Not downloaded. There you go. 1.2 gigabytes? We watched the video yesterday. Let's see. Does this guy already have a game? I think he already has a game. I don't know why he doesn't do a demo. Why he, yeah. But yeah, he probably just fucked up his demo. They accepted you? Yeah, they did. So we'll play. Let's see. And then we're going to build the towers. 1 sec. Need to go to the bathroom.
Choosing to make an animation, and the animation, I put the animation on the thing. Animation on thing, animation on thing, animation on thing. That's how it should be. It should not be. I click on the fucking thing here. No, I click on the animation. It's the animation that holds the data. Unity. Okay. Relax.
What is a mile? 1.6 kilometers. All right, let's see. Play. Wildaria, we watched the video yesterday. Mahlzeit, dankeschön. I like your health bars, Cakes. The reason why they broke is because the health bar, I hot-coded reloaded the health bars. You know. Wow, it immediately starts. Damn. What a cool screen. It also has sub-pixel movement, guys. But it seems like in tiny increments up here. It doesn't go very smoothly. It chunks up a little bit. You see that? Damn. That's cool. How's the music? A bit loud or is it fine? Let me know, guys, okay? If the music is too loud and stuff like that, we'll fix it. The font, I think, is a bit distorted. It's a bit small. Settings. Let's change it down a bit. Music is a bit loud. Can you mute yourself? You ruin the music. 1 sec. I need to ban this guy. See you in 5 minutes. What a fucking dummy, man. Alright, so this is Wildaria. We watched the video about the guy yesterday. He spent 5,000 hours, so about 4 to 5 years on the game. And he got laid off while making the game, which sucks a lot. So he's kind of under pressure to, you know, release this game. Currently, the game is sitting at about 30,000 wish lists on Steam. That is really crazy. So it looks good to him. And yesterday we checked it out. Apparently, he unfortunately missed out on properly releasing his demo, I think. Because if you go to SteamDB, right here, and you type in Wildaria, you can see that there is a pre-alpha, which I think was the demo, and then there's a playtest, which what we joined just now. And this playtest right here, you know, that's what we're gonna play. But this pre-alpha is named as a demo of Wildaria and released, unfortunately released, how much is it? 4 years ago. And if he did that, then he probably did the same mistake that I did, releasing a demo with almost no wish lists. And the big part about Steam is when you have a lot of wish lists and you then release your demo, it'll send out an email to everyone that wishlisted the game to play your demo version, which is basically like a full release of a game. And then you have, like, I don't know, let's say you have 30,000 wish lists. It sends out 30,000 emails and you get 500 people playing your game or something because they're all interested in playing your game. Let's just toss out a number, but it'll be quite a few people that'll log in to play your game because they got the email. And so the more wish lists you have when you release the demo, the better. But unfortunately, he most likely did a mistake, just like I did. He didn't know about it when he started out, I think, because I didn't either. But yeah, anyways, so we're gonna play it because the game is probably launching into early access this year. Let's play. And I'm gonna ban this guy. I wanted to give the people some information about the game. What is wrong with that? I'll see you in 10 minutes and think about your actions, huh? This guy also was shitting on some other dev earlier for making a game. He thought the game looked trash. Well, this guy never made a game in his life, never tried creating something. This is not... Don't disrupt me! Never tried creating something, never tried anything himself, and so that's your fault! Shut up. Banned for Twitch emo? Yes, he is banned. Ooh, species. Frog, human. I'm gonna be a human, guys. I'm not an insect, nor an orc, nor an elf. I'm gonna be a big human. Body. Huh? Why do I have white hands and a black face? What? Okay, guys, I'm gonna create myself. That's me. Damn, he has a lot of hair. It's a lot of... Ooh! Ooh, that's me! That's me! Hold up, is there more? Yeah, like 20-something was me. Nice. Cakes. Damn, this is clean. Hold up, let's see different... Yeah. That's literally me. Create. New world. Cakes land. Done. Great. Man, that was... I thought it was done. Same rope? Yeah, true. Damn, that was fast. Oh, wow. What is this? Oh, wow. It's giving me Stardew Valley vibes. Sleep in the tent. Oh, this is the indicator of... What is that? Is that my Pokeball or something? Looks like I'm tossing a Pokeball. What is that? Harvest glow? He needs to work on the font a bit. The font is a bit broken for me. So we harvested... What? Can I put it in a... No? Okay. I don't think we need to sleep in a tent. Oh, we're harvesting stuff. That's cool. Nice. Damn, I like how the trees turn invisible. Very cool stuff. Wow. Game of the year, guys. Already. Interact with Sandstone? The lost road is found in the heart of the forest. Time to venture deeper. Wait, hold up. I see. E skips the thing. Aha, we have an energy bar. I think what he needs to work on is just the UI. The entire scaling is off. Maybe it's because of my resolution? Hold up. Video. Oh, that was laggy. 90, 20, 1080 hertz. UI scale. Aha. The UI scale of 25 kind of breaks it. What is a good scale? I think... Hold up. 25 breaks it, but it shouldn't. It shouldn't. 33? I can only go in increments of 2, it looks like. What makes it not break? I know that 50% won't break. I can't go 50%. Oh my god, I can't go 50%. 100% is way too large. And that is way too small. Yeah, he definitely needs to have like some proper preset of UI scale. Maybe 26% is better. Wait, 26% looks clean. Nah, it doesn't. It's not clean. Yeah, he needs to work on that. Try using the arrow keys. Oh yeah, maybe arrow keys. Nah. Oh, it does. Never mind, it's not. Anyways, yeah, okay. So he kind of needs to work on that. I would fix that because you'll get people complaining about this. But yeah, anyways, let's move on. The world is nice. I like it. Man, it's smooth, bro. How's he doing that? How's he doing that? Okay, so apparently we are just collecting something. Press to dodge. Oh! Can I do sideways? I can. Cool. Guard your druid heart. Leap across the forests. More? What does that mean? There is 100%. This gonna hit me. Oh! Oh! Aha! I say. Cool. Damn, that's a cool effect. Hello, Nix. How you doing? Good morning. All right, let's see. There's a pot here. So I guess we're in tutorial. Hold up. Aha! What is this? Oh, we got the flower. Hold up, guys. I'm checking if I maybe missed something, okay? I need to pick up everything. What if I sleep in a tent? What happens? Aha! So it's healing me. Perfect. Nice. Very good stuff. Let's move on. Okay. So this time we're gonna touch. Nice. Ooh, what is this? Pick up simple nature stuff. Oh no! No, I chose the wrong Pokemon. What were the other options, guys? My offers gift you 3. Oh no, I didn't look at the other ones. What were the other options, guys? Were they good? Took the worst one? Ah, fine. We got the stuff. I didn't read. I didn't. Ah, damn it. There should. No. Guys. There needs to be a confirmation dialogue here. That'll fix it. Confirmation dialogue. My wife is spam calling me. God damn it! One sec. So who in chat wants to guess what I have to do right now? Who in chat wants to guess? Huh? Take out the trash. I did that yesterday. Go to the bathroom, get Zoe. Yes. We need to get Zoe. Cause my wife is still in the city. So I'm gonna pause the game here. Well, Quack, I'm sorry, but this YouTube video, you're gonna have to make a cut here, no? And then, you know, make a cut when I'm back. So, like, could have been just 2 cuts. Blame my wife, okay? It's her fault, not mine. I'm gonna make you guys watch this video right here with Laurin. Why does it say 60 Hertz? No clue. So guys, I'll be right back real quick. I'll not live videos. I'll be showing you the Laurin interview, the part of it, the last part, the rest of it. Okay. Like developing a game, work experience, successful marketing is the part that you guys need to watch. Again, I have no other choice. I have 15 minutes to get Zoe. I should be out the door already, okay? Be happy that I give you guys anything. So. I need to run, yes. Be right back. I'm sorry about this. I'll be right back, okay? Camera. Text. I saw that you guys went. No, I don't need to autoplay because I'll be back in like 20-30 minutes. A web build, and I'm pretty sure you know about itch.io and stuff like that. So
Yeah, sure.
I think I wanted to talk a little bit about since you made this game in such a short time frame, you obviously, and I saw this for anyone that's wondering, like, how can you go from, okay, I have a prototype, how do I market the game, or how do I get the game on Steam? You made a Steam page and a playtest, but before that, you already had people interested in your game, right?
Right.
Because of marketing posts. Maybe we can take a look at some of those. Like, what did you do marketing-wise to get the game, to know that this was even a good idea?
So marketing is a bit like of a... Marketing, I would say, is like mostly about doing the right game at the right time. So, and we just tried out stuff, and there, for example, you can see in the time we did the prototype, also with the physics stuff, I just did my daily post. I just used my phone and filmed my screen. Really bad quality, everything, and I just every day I posted something just to post something, and then we noticed that some of those posts got a lot of views. I think this one has like 300,000 views or something. So that's like actually crazy. And then we thought like, okay, people seem to be interested in the game. Maybe we should actually make a Steam page, because people were already like begging to wishlist the game that we hadn't before. That people were asking us for the Steam page, and we don't have to force it down their throat.
I really need to sign in so I could look at this. So you made like a post a day. That is interesting. Like, would you post the same thing every day? Because you can't really share. Did you make so much progress each day that you could share something new every time?
Yeah, in the beginning, yes. I mean, there was like a new tower, then you change the sprite, then you make a new level or something, you change the color palette or whatever. And also, most viewers are actually not followers. Most viewers, like over 50% with every successful video, were like new viewers that saw our channel for the first time. So it didn't really matter if we posted stuff that we already posted.
Ah, I see. So, okay, very interesting. So you don't even think it's a bad idea if you show the same, let's say, swarm of enemies in different videos, but with tower X, tower Y, as long as it looks cool.
I think, the thing is, you don't know, or no one really knows how the algorithm, the recommendation algorithm is working. It could be just that the first second decides if the video is going successful or not. So you just, and I don't want to go deep into that and analyze everything, like what is working, what is not. I'm just doing more videos, and then I see that some of them are working, some not. So
I see. So for the longest time I was against that, because you could just spam a bunch of slop. Like, I've seen a lot of people spam a lot of stuff, like, oh, my character can move now, or my character can go into a boat now, and then move around, and then they get like, I don't know, 10 views or something.
Yeah, I mean, you have to post something interesting. If you do the most basic, post the most basic stuff that you basically make in a tutorial or something, then, so you make your first game tutorial, you watch the tutorial, and then I can move my player now. Okay, nobody cares, because that's basically every game. You have to show something new or exciting, I think.
Okay, so basically, you kind of catch us. So, if I were to ask you directly, do you think your posts are successful because you have just such a ginormous amount of enemies, and it looks cool when there's a bunch of explosions and
I would guess so, but I don't know, because there were also posts with a lot of enemies that didn't work out too well, or not as successful. They still had like a couple thousand views, but compared to the ones with over 100,000, I don't see any difference in quality or content or whatever. Some just go crazy and some don't. So you have to make more to increase the chances for this. That's my... I would just take it as like, okay, if I have a friend and I want to share them what I did in the game today, I just also film my screen or whatever. I don't care if it's professional or whatever. I'm just sharing what I did. I think that would be like the strategy, so to say.
That's crazy, man. That
was
crazy.
the where it all really started. I mean, we had a good start. We made like on the first day when we made the Steam page like 900 wish lists, and then we managed to get like around 50 to 150 per day afterwards, which is crazy good. We were thinking like we were the kings of the world with 100 wish lists a day.
and then we made like how I gained 500,000 wish lists in one day.
And then we made like the playtest open, then we made this video, and at the same time I think we got a video of Idle Cup or something, and it was like the perfect storm, and then we got like 5,000 or 3,000 wishlists at one day, and then after that it never went below 500 or something until release. So we had like most of the days we had 1,000 to 2,000 wishlists a day. And that was super crazy.
Crazy, that's insane. So that's something I wanted to ask you too. Since you decided to make compute shaders in Godot, and I asked a little bit around, you can't build that to the web. So you couldn't utilize itch.io as like a traffic source, which some people like to do. You probably know about this already, that some people like using this as a platform. And for you, the lifetime or the timeline of your project was you started making some posts about your game on all social media platforms, but the most successful one was Instagram, right?
I basically do it always on TikTok with my phone, because for me I know the editor to cut stuff and add music, and then TikTok automatically saves the edited video without a watermark, and then I just upload it on Instagram and YouTube, and I also just copy the title. I don't know if hashtags work on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube. I don't care. I just copy the title because I want to spend maximum like 10 to 15 minutes a day for social media. So
that is super
maybe
smart.
It could
so you grab out your phone, video, TikTok, upload, take the video, upload Instagram, upload YouTube, done. Tschüss.
Yeah, and I just put like one of the recommended songs. There are like some pop songs or whatever, and then maybe sometimes you're in the mood for heavy metal song, then you just search for heavy metal and you pick the first or second one, and then you say, okay, that's okay. I don't think too much about it. It's just you need to put something out, and better to make like 7 posts than one that is like perfect, because normally you don't know what's gonna be successful or good post. You just can't know that. Maybe some people know that, but they do that for a living, but I'm not doing social media for a living. I'm doing game dev for a living. I don't want to do social media for a living.
Yeah, smart. I remember stressing way too much over this and spending like 1 to 2 days on just one shot and never really took
I did
off.
it too at the beginning.
Yeah, I think everyone or a lot of people make that mistake. So it also is the very net Megapunk dev spawned a bunch of copycats, which then maybe didn't take the best game ideas, but tried to edit the shorts, and I saw that a lot. And yeah, I really like your approach a lot. With just put out your phone, record your screen, and you can already see then if you have a good game idea, then maybe then you can spend a little bit more time and record videos on your PC directly.
Or you just don't.
Yeah.
And I would also like emphasize that you should embrace the cringe. It's okay to make like in like a lot of videos. In the end, I'm just doing a thumbs up at the end of the video, like for 2 seconds or something. Not sure if in this.
I think you would have to link me one. Yeah. Maybe this one.
Maybe there. I don't know, or just like. It was weird at the beginning for me to show my face or whatever, but in the end, no one cares. You are still like a nobody, and you just put out stuff, and people will get to know you or whatever, and that's you have to. We made a funny picture in our demo in the grid pop-up that says like, "Hey, that's us. That's Laurin and Stefan. Please wishlist our game. You would help us a lot." So, and it was like a cringe picture of us in like a pool or whatever, but it was just the picture we had at our hand right now. And this pop-up alone made us like 20,000 wishlists or something. Because people
you were using UTM source?
Yeah.
link?
Because otherwise people just forget to wishlist the game.
Yeah.
You have to say them, hey, you should, if you had fun, you should wishlist the game maybe.
So
Because I know that for myself, I'm playing a demo or something, then I thought like, oh, that's fun, and then I'm just closing the game, and in that moment you're back in the Steam library, and in the Steam library you don't have the possibility to directly wishlist the game. You have to go back to the store again.
That's
So
interesting.
sometimes I would just forget to wishlist the game, even if I liked it.
So you would definitely always put a pop-up on quitting and maybe a
Yeah.
button in the demo, but a pop-up for sure, like something.
Yeah.
Because let me just quickly, here we go. Yeah, you can't see it right now, but here on the bottom I had a Steam link. But most people ignore the links inside the build when you quit
Exactly.
instead of just closing it. Oh, hold up,
Yeah,
you didn't see it. Wait, let me just open up again. One sec. So I had a
share
demo
you.
link right here,
Yeah.
but it's very tiny, and you would put it on the quit button, make a big pop-up in the middle. Thank you for playing. If you
Yeah.
liked it, wishlist the game,
And then
quit.
add some picture of yourself or your cat or whatever. Just something that people see they are actually humans behind this. It's not,
okay.
and that they have a
Interesting.
connection to you or something. Or I don't know why it works, but it works for us, and that's why we kept it.
So you think the
I don't-
human picture, something like that, is like a multiplayer to? Okay, yeah.
I think so.
Okay. You writing that down, guys?
think
That
so.
is important.
I actually shared you a screenshot of our UTMs.
Ah,
I don't
cool.
know
Thank
if
you.
you can show that, but there you can see how much better the quit pop-up was than everything else.
Oh my! You still have that today?
No, it's not in the full game anymore,
Ah, okay.
and
But
the
that
demo
was
is
during the
disabled.
demo time.
That was just playtest and demo. Yeah.
I don't know if I can show this, so I would just
Yeah,
say
sure.
some numbers. These guys had 37,000 trusted visits to their Steam page, and they got 19,000 wish lists from that, and 600 purchases from just that quit pop-up wishlist the game thing. And for those of you who want to know how that works, it is essentially what you do is in the game, you link your Steam page, and then you put a question mark, UTM source equals, and whatever you want to name it. That's the name at the end. You put that name at the end, and then you can go to Steam and show in your marketing page, you see where the traffic comes from. This is called UTM links. And then you can see how much or how valuable that link is. And for them, that was, the majority. Beats up
And
everything.
very important, you should use from the Steam API the function to open it in the Steam overlay, or not just in your browser. Because when someone is playing a Steam game, and then you open it in Steam overlay, they are guaranteed to be logged in to Steam. And in the browser, they might be not.
So was it Steam?
It's like
Works?
something open with open overlay or something link overlay, or I don't know. We used Steam, Godot Steam.
Steam overlay documentation. Maybe here you can find it here
Yeah,
somewhere.
there's-
Steam API.
It's like a
image.
function to open a link in the overlay. Activate game, yeah, something like this.
Yeah, it's gotta be here somewhere for sure. Interesting. So
Because-
you'd open the link inside, so it opens up Steam.
Yeah, you are already in the game, and then you just have the Steam overlay on top, and then it opens the overlay browser, and there you are logged into your Steam account, and then you can just wishlist it.
Smart, because in the web you are not logged in.
You are not guaranteed. I mean, probably a lot of people are also logged in their browser, but I think most not.
I'll write that down. I think that's something very important.
Yeah.
Let me see here.
So like it opens the normal Shift Tab overlay,
Use
but
Steam
this is
API
just yeah.
to open overlay wishlist. Steam page. Yeah, so people are logged in, it's easier for them to wishlist. Smart, very smart. Yeah, that's like the iterations on this. Because so many people have this wish list thing in there, but then in the browser they might not be logged in, and then it's removing as much friction from the player as possible. That's what it is about. Cool. Yeah, cool. So learn something. Cool, guys. Very nice. Okay, nice. And so that's how you marketed the game, and then you didn't need an itch page because you already had a lot of traction from all of the marketing efforts you were putting out on those multiple platforms, and that's how your playtest got so many players, because that's a lot of players for a playtest that you have to sign into, right?
Yeah, I think we had it like for 2 weeks or something. We said like, okay, we will make a playtest. Go to our Steam page and you can request access, and then you will get notified once the playtest is live. And then over those 2 weeks or something, we collected like 2,000 people that wanted to play the playtest. So we continued to make daily posts on social media and stuff. And then we planned to do like just a private playtest and like let 50 people a day in. But at like the second day we said, come on, fuck it. Just make it open, and then everybody at the same time came in, got access, and then we had like the 200 concurrent players. And then we got like a day or two after some YouTubers making videos. So we didn't reach out to any content creators until release. They all found it because, I don't know, they just browsing Steam or someone in their community recommended a game. I have no idea actually.
That too, somehow.
Yeah. So I think the first big video was from Angry Tom from Yoxcast, and his channel, normally the videos on his channel are doing like 10 to 20,000 views. I think this is the full, but he did one for
I think it's gotta be an older
for the playtest, and normally he does like 10 to 20,000 views on the videos we took a look, and then this video randomly got up to 150,000 or something.
That's crazy.
And then we thought like, okay, this is crazy. And then like 2 days later, Idle Cup made a video, and then all the other ones. And we didn't do anything special about it.
I think that's also a good indicator when you see other YouTubers make videos of your game, and these videos perform a lot better than the other videos. So that is a good indicator that the game's just really good. Would you agree?
So I would definitely agree, because people like to watch it also, and then the content creators are more likely to do more videos about it. And it's just like an endless cycle.
I'm trying to find it. Here it is. 10x fighting a lot of 120,000. Yeah, that's just crazy how many it is. Yeah, so
maybe because he was the first one or whatever, and this game looked so much worse back then and everything. I don't know. I cannot explain why it worked or whatever, but so we definitely had a lot of luck with that game too. I don't want to.
Yeah, I think it's part of it too. Luck, 100%. But I mean, gotta be honest. Like it is luck, but. So people told me that too, and I fully agree. You guys got lucky, but you were able to capitalize on the luck because you have been in the industry for a long time with your jobs.
Of course.
And you have made a game before, and you have done all of those mistakes, like spending too much time on marketing or doing the wrong things, spending too much time on features. And then you just somewhat did it right. At the same time. And so these 200 people was basically when you turned the playtest from
private to open.
Private to open. And this was you guys, this was still private to you guys.
That was just testing us and some guys from the Discord that have been there like around from the first game actually. We know that they are good testers or they give good feedback, and that we just gave them early access piece.
Okay. Yeah. And then for the, this is the demo? Yeah, this is the demo. So you have it private right now. And then you decided to release the demo. Was that as part of Steam Next Fest? Or
no,
before?
That was like 2 weeks before. I think it was 15th of June. Steam Next Fest. Something
looks
like
like
this.
it's-
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
15
here
to
somewhere.
22 or something. I think we did an update before Steam Next Fest. That's why the players got up again a bit. I mean, we had already the 200 players in the playtest, or even 300 or something at the end, and we thought like, oh, crazy. If we can get this again with the demo, we are doing so well. And then second day or third day, we broke the 1,000, and we just couldn't believe it. It was like the game was doing very good in every metric, and we thought, okay, when will come the time where we lose it?
Fear of
When is
loss
the
happens,
time when, I don't know, that people notice that the game is actually not that good? When will they see behind it or something? But it never happened. It was always over our estimations and our expectations at every single point, and that was crazy.
And so here's one, I think, some important things. I wanted to first ask you, which I guess I kind of glanced over again, but for you, itch.io wasn't an option. Would you still recommend it for new developers to test out their builds in conjunction, of course, with marketing, like in an easy way to figure out if something works?
If it would have worked for us with the GPU stuff, then we would have done it, but it just doesn't work natively with Godot. I mean, we could have changed the engine and made support for web and stuff, but then we would still be here and not even have a playtest probably.
Yeah. It took me like 1.5, 2 months to do that. Yeah, so you'd probably not be done with it.
Yeah, so for us that was not like the main focus. It can help the itch, but Steam is so much bigger than itch.
Yeah.
That if it works on Steam, you don't need itch anymore, I would say. If you don't plan to have it live on itch for all the time.
So I guess you would say if you have a button that says build to web, use it. If not, then just ignore it and try to focus more on marketing, aka making clips and seeing if it works.
Yeah, I mean, it's also an extra step always, because you have to make a web build every time you do an update. And you have to test it a bit to at least see that nothing is like completely broken. So it just needs extra time. It's not just like one time doing a web build. It's like every time you do a build, it's some overhead. But it can still be valuable.
Yeah, it could
Depends
be
on how much
valuable for
updates you do.
wishlists.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
There are games that work well on itch and were successful, but there are also games that never had an itch demo and were successful. And you could say to the first ones, okay, maybe they wouldn't be successful if they didn't have the itch demo, or maybe they were still successful. And the ones without a demo, you could say, or maybe they would have been even more successful. So as long as you don't have the same game once without a demo and with an itch demo at the same time, which obviously you cannot, you can never say that.
Yeah,
You
okay.
just have
I mean,
to
that's
do
definitely
stuff and
something
then
for
you
me to
see.
think about, because I feel like I've been focusing on that web build now for a very long time.
Yeah, I mean, if you enjoy that or whatever, probably not. Then you can do it. But I don't think it's important for being successful. It can help, but it's not like you have to do it. It's a nice to have in the end.
Yeah, definitely. Your approach definitely puts a big new perspective on for me at least. There, make some clips of your game, and then if the clips weren't successful, if you were to post, I don't know, how many clips would you decide to? Maybe the game doesn't work out, because you're playing a game. You said that the bunker game, which had the same idea of enemies approaching, wasn't fun, and then you played your game, the tower defense aspect. You were like, hey, that is fun.
Yeah.
Would you still have made the game if the clips weren't successful?
That's a hard question. Because there are also a lot of games that don't work for social media, but work when you have something playable at some point. I don't know. It's hard to say in hindsight. We probably wouldn't have been that fast, because we saw like, okay, people are very interested in the game. We need to make a Steam page so they can wishlist the game. And our first Steam page, I don't know if you can actually see it on SteamDB or something, like the first assets of the Steam page. We didn't even have like a proper. I think you can
Maybe
go to update history.
Yeah, we could try. Well, hold up. Am I? Yeah, this is the playtest. Wait.
Oh no, then go to the main game. Ah yeah, there. To the update history. And I think if you go completely down when we first released the game, so beginning of April or something.
Here's 9.
There are some capsules.
Oh.
So this was our first capsule. And
Damn,
we
it looks like
managed to...
Hold up, can I somehow... Ah!
Yeah. So... Yeah, it's pretty rough,
Who made
I
this?
would say. I think I did some of it, and then my, at that time, girlfriend painted over it, and I just said, we need something today. We need to have the orcs in there and some bullets. And just because we need to have the Steam page. We need to get those wish lists.
Oh my god.
And with that graphics, we made 900 wish lists in the first day.
Oh my god, bro.
Because people just wanted to have the game.
Man. You see that, guys?
I mean, we changed it like after 1 or 2 weeks, I think, to like the one we have now.
Mm-hmm.
But this was literally the first one.
Right, let me look at some more. Hold up. Yeah, that one we saw. Caps. The bottom. Oh, hold up. Opening a new tab. That's yeah. This one's almost the same.
I can also I shared you in Discord the first concept I did.
Oh, let me see. But that was on
I mean,
Steam, right? That was not on Steam.
That was not on Steam, but that was like, that's what we want to have. That's the game.
Imagine if that was on Steam and you still got a 900 wish list. That would be crazy.
Yeah, could be. Yeah, I spent like 80% of drawing that concept on the guy's face. Yeah, so.
Damn. Ah,
At
that's
that moment,
crazy.
we knew whatever we put on there, it just worked, and then we knew, okay, the game is probably good. So
Yeah, it has to be right.
We have to do that.
Wow. So, okay, just to quickly package this all together. Made some posts on all 3 platforms. Very simple marketing posts. People told you, "Hey, we want a Steam page." Got success with those. Was still simple posts. I don't know, couple minutes, 15 minutes at most, or a couple of seconds at most on these clips, and then Steam page, and from there playtest. Let people invited into the playtest. I think you also made a Reddit post about the playtest.
Could
and
be, yes.
Then demo, Steam Next Fest, and release, essentially.
Yeah, that was what worked for us. But I don't know if it would work for another game or for another developer or whatever. You just have to find out what works for this game you have, because probably it will be a bit different or the same, or I don't know. At that time it worked for us, and maybe I don't know if it was like because of the strategy, or maybe if we had done something different we would have even more success. If we have like high value shorts or whatever, could also be.
Yeah,
but it worked for us so far. So I just don't want to spend a lot of time on the
marketing.
Marketing, so to say. I mean, we spend a lot of time on what kind of game we want to make. This is also some kind of marketing, because if nobody wants to play your game, or you make a game like the typical puzzle platformer for Steam, you have a very hard time to bring that to people or to excite people. And
that's why you chose Outhold?
Yeah, because Outhold was a game that we thought, okay, the basics of this, like this, you have a tech tree and you have a basic tower defense thingy, we could make this in 1 week. It wouldn't look that good, it wouldn't be like balanced or whatever, but the basics we could do in 1 week.
Yeah.
So just let's do this in 1 week. I mean, we didn't manage to do this in 1 week and whatever, but I think if you want to make a game in 4 months, you have to start with a game that you think you could do in 1 month. Or maximum 2, because it will always take longer.
Yeah. And so you wanted to make that prototype or that game in 1 week, took you longer. And then when did you start posting your first clip after making that?
I mean, I started before we actually did the tower defense game with the other physics stuff. I just posted every day something what I did. And then I noticed the people like the physics stuff and the 100,000 entity stuff. And then when we started with the tower defense prototype, I just shared, I think from day 1 or day 2 or something, stuff about it. And I think the first post was not successful or so, but the second or third. So.
Okay. Definitely something for me to I'll try this out actually. Because I'm making kind of similar game. They are billions type.
And yeah, but I think especially for social media, from my perspective, quantity is better than quality. Because you as a creator don't decide on what's the quality or the recommendation. The algorithm decides what it will show to people. And you just have to make more posts that it has some selection.
To be honest, I think it comes down to the person. I think maybe we are just similar in that regard, that for us it is just more enjoyable to work on the game and then spend as little time as possible on those things that we don't really like doing, which is the editing of those clips and stuff like that. Just share what we did, or we have a cool ability here, chain lighting, flamethrower, explosion, put it up there and just move on. Because I feel like you said you made the mistake too of spending too much time on editing on those shorts. Then you don't really get to edit the things that you want to edit because you don't have the time, and then you post less, and then all of a sudden
and I also don't have the skills for video editing.
I don't.
So whenever I'm doing a trailer, we did all the trailers ourselves for the game, and we are using DaVinci Resolve for that because it's free. And it was okay, but I'm so bad at video editing. I had it so often that I just deleted parts of the video while editing, and I then just noticed like 15 minutes later that just like they were missing 3 seconds because I deleted it by accident. And every time I hated to make videos.
Did you, just a question, did you, when you made the trailer, you had a bunch of clips that were going viral on social media. Would you just then put those together and that's my trailer?
Could work. I mean, I cut the trailer to be exactly 30 seconds long, because on Steam you have this micro trailer when you hover over the capsule, and then it cuts from your normal trailer. It cuts like a 5 or 6 second
Hold up.
Trailer. But there you have to go on the Steam page, store. But it has to be in a list. Maybe if you go on the developer page or something, you have to.
You mean
there.
here?
Yeah, I don't know where it's shown. And then if you have maybe down there. And now it's just a screenshot. Sometimes it shows like a short version, a micro version of your trailer. And there? No, that's also screenshots again. I don't get it. But yeah, it's automatically made from your main trailer. And nobody really knows how exactly Steam is doing this, because sometimes they are doing like weird cuts where they just cut like those are like 1 second clips and they cut it together. But they don't care if you cut in this 1 second. So sometimes they make like an additional cut or whatever. And this micro trailer is shown a lot. So I've read somewhere on Reddit that if you make exactly 30 seconds trailer, then the time steps are fixed. Yeah,
Here.
for example, this one. Yeah. And then you have like, if you make it like 30 seconds long, it will take the clips at timestamp 10 seconds, 13 seconds, 16 seconds, 20, 23 and 26 or something. And then I made the trailer all around this.
Hold up.
That you have good clips at those timestamps.
It takes a 1 second clip.
It takes 6, I think.
6
clips from your trailer. It normally really likes if you put like text on it. So if you have like this title like incremental tower defense, then it normally cuts to this. I don't know how it really works, but if you have bad luck, all your micro trailer is just text, and that doesn't show anything of your game.
So was it 10, 13, 16, 20?
Yeah, and then I think 20, 23. You get a preview once you uploaded it, and 26, I think.
26.
But you have to upload it every time. So you have to render it, and then you have to upload it, and yeah, it's a bit annoying. But
So
it's
you
very
basically
important
make
and-
sure that the 1 second on all of these steps is something that is interesting. Huh.
Yeah.
Very interesting. And it's only when it's exactly or below 30 seconds, right?
Exactly 30 seconds. I think 30 seconds is the minimum also, or something. Someone found this out on Reddit, and I just used it.
Damn.
And, yeah, maybe they will change it at some point, and then you can make your own micro trailer. That would be even more helpful.
Yeah,
It's normally
I'll
like-
test it out.
Like this with Steam, that they do some feature, and then they see that people game it. They find a way around, and then they say, yeah, okay, then just upload your own trailer.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they'll change
If
it.
if everybody is gaming the system anyways, then we can just make the workaround like the proper thing.
Yeah. Let's hope not. I mean, that's a cool idea, definitely. And 30 seconds is also something I can manage in DaVinci, as long as it's not too long.
Yeah.
That's possible. That's gonna be a doozy. Okay, now I want to quickly move on to what you made the game in, which is the Godot engine.
Yep.
You made this game in Godot, and I found that incredible because Godot is not known for its performance. So how did you decide to use Godot when you wanted? You already knew?
Estimations and our expectations at every single point, and that was crazy.
And so here's one, I think, some important things. I wanted to first ask you, which I guess I kind of glanced over again, but for you, itch.io wasn't an option. Would you still recommend it for new developers to test out their builds in conjunction, of course, with marketing, like in an easy way to figure out if something works?
If it would have worked for us with the GPU stuff, then we would have done it, but it just doesn't work natively with Godot. I mean, we could have changed the engine and made support for web and stuff, but then we would still be here and not even have a playtest probably.
Yeah. It took me like 1.5, 2 months to do that. Yeah, so you'd probably not be done with it.
Yeah, so for us that was not like the main focus. It can help the itch, but Steam is so much bigger than itch.
Yeah.
That if it works on Steam, you don't need itch anymore, I would say. If you don't plan to have it live on itch for all the time.
So I guess you would say if you have a button that says build to web, use it. If not, then just ignore it and try to focus more on marketing, aka making clips and seeing if it works.
Yeah, I mean, it's also an extra step always, because you have to make a web build every time you do an update. And you have to test it a bit to at least see that nothing is like completely broken. So it just needs extra time. It's not just like one time doing a web build. It's like every time you do a build, it's some overhead. But it can still be valuable.
Yeah, it could
Depends
be
on how much
valuable for
updates you do.
wishlists,
Yeah.
Very interesting.
There
Yeah,
are games that there are games that work well on itch and were successful, but there are also games that never had an itch demo and were successful. And you could say to the first ones, okay, maybe they wouldn't be successful if they didn't have the itch demo, or maybe they were still successful. And the ones without a demo, you could say, or maybe they would have been even more successful. So as long as you don't have the same game once without a demo and with an itch demo at the same time, which obviously you cannot, you can never say that.
Yeah,
You
okay.
just have
I mean,
to
that's
do
definitely
stuff and
something
then
for
you
me to
see.
think about, because I feel like I've been focusing on that web build now for a very long time.
Yeah, I mean, if you enjoy that or whatever, probably not. Then you can do it. But I don't think it's important for being successful. It can help, but it's not like you have to do it. It's a nice to have in the end.
Yeah, definitely. Your approach definitely puts a big new perspective on for me at least. There, make some clips of your game, and then if the clips weren't successful, if you were to post, I don't know, at how many clips would you decide to? Maybe the game doesn't work out, because you're playing a game. You said that the bunker game, which had the same idea of enemies approaching, wasn't fun. And then you played your game, the tower defense aspect. You were like, hey, that is fun.
Yeah.
Would you still have made the game if the clips weren't successful?
That's a hard question. Because there are also a lot of games that don't work for social media, but work when you have something playable at some point. I don't know. It's hard to say in hindsight. We probably wouldn't have been that fast because we saw like, okay, people are very interested in the game. We need to make a Steam page so they can wishlist the game. And our first Steam page, I don't know if you can actually see it on SteamDB or something, like the first assets of the Steam page. We didn't even have like a proper. I think you can
Maybe
go to update history.
Yeah, we could try. Well, hold up. Yeah, this is the playtest. Wait.
Oh no, and then go to the main game. Yeah, there. To the update history. And I think if you go completely down when we first released the game, so beginning of April or something.
Here's 9.
There are some capsules.
Oh.
So this was our first capsule. And
Damn,
we
it looks like
managed to...
Hold up, can I somehow...
Yeah. So... Yeah, it's pretty rough,
Who made
I
this?
would say. I think I did some of it, and then my, at that time, girlfriend painted over it, and I just said, we need something today. We need to have the orcs in there and some bullets. And just because we need to have the Steam page. We need to get those wish lists.
Oh my god.
And with that graphics, we made 900 wish lists in the first day.
Oh my god, bro.
Because people just wanted to have the game.
Man. You see that, guys?
I mean, we changed it like after 1 or 2 weeks, I think, to like the one we have now. But this was literally the first one.
Right, let me look at some more. Hold up. Yeah, that one we saw. Caps. The bottom. Oh, hold up. Opening a new tab. That's yeah. That this one's was the same.
I can also I shared you in Discord the first concept I did.
Oh, let me see. But that was on Steam, right? That was not on Steam.
That was not on Steam, but that was like, that's what we want to have. That's the game.
Imagine if that was on Steam and you still got a 900 wish list. That would be crazy.
Yeah, could be. Yeah, I spent like 80% of drawing that concept on the guy's face. Yeah, so.
Damn.
And that
crazy.
moment, we knew whatever we put on there, it just worked, and then we knew, okay, the game is probably good. So
yeah, it has to be right.
We have to do that.
So, okay, just to quickly package this all together. Made some posts on all 3 platforms. Very simple marketing posts. People told you, "Hey, we want a Steam page." Got success with those. Was still simple posts. I don't know, couple minutes, 15 minutes at most, or a couple of seconds at most on these clips, and then Steam page, and from there playtest. Let people invited into the playtest. I think you also made a Reddit post about the playtest.
Could
and
be, yes.
Then demo, Steam Next Fest, and release. Essentially,
that was what worked for us. But I don't know if it would work for another game or for another developer or whatever. You just have to find out what works for this game you have, because probably it will be a bit different or the same, or I don't know. At that time it worked for us, and maybe I don't know if it was like because of the strategy, or maybe if we had done something different we would have even more success. If we have like high value shorts or whatever, could also be.
yeah,
But it worked for us so far.
maybe.
So I just don't want to spend a lot of time on the
Marketing.
marketing, so to say. I mean, we spend a lot of time on what kind of game we want to make. This is also some kind of marketing, because if nobody wants to play your game, or you make a game like the typical puzzle platformer for Steam, you have a very hard time to bring that to people or to excite people. And
That's why you chose Outhold.
Yeah, because Outhold was a game that we thought, okay, the basics of this, like this, you have a tech tree and you have a basic tower defense thingy. We could make this in 1 week. It wouldn't look that good, it wouldn't be like balanced or whatever, but the basics we could do in 1 week.
Yeah.
So just let's do this in 1 week. I mean, we didn't manage to do this in 1 week and whatever. But I think if you want to make a game in 4 months, you have to start with a game that you think you could do in 1 month. Or maximum 2, because it will always take longer.
Yeah. And so you wanted to make that prototype or that game in 1 week, took you longer. And then when did you start posting your first clip after making that?
I mean, I started before we actually did the tower defense game with the other physics stuff. I just posted every day something what I did. And then I noticed the people like the physics stuff and the 100,000 entity stuff. And then when we started with the tower defense prototype, I just shared, I think from day 1 or day 2 or something, stuff about it. And I think the first post was not successful or so, but the second or third. So.
Okay. Definitely something for me to I'll try this out actually. Because I'm making kind of similar game. They are billions type.
And yeah, but I think especially for social media, from my perspective, quantity is better than quality, because you as a creator don't decide on what's the quality or the recommendation. The algorithm decides what it will show to people, and you just have to make more posts that it has some selection.
To be honest, I think it comes down to the person. I think maybe we are just similar in that regard, that for us it is just more enjoyable to work on the game and then spend as little time as possible on those things that we don't really like doing, which is the editing of those clips and stuff like that. Just share what we did, or we have a cool ability here, chain lighting, flamethrower, explosion, put it up there. And just move on. Because I feel like you said you made the mistake too of spending too much time on editing on those shorts. Then you don't really get to edit the things that you want to edit because you don't have the time, and then you post less, and then all of a sudden.
Yeah, and I also don't have the skills for video editing.
Yeah, I don't.
So whenever I'm doing a trailer, we did all the trailers ourselves for the game. And we are using DaVinci Resolve for that because it's free. and it was okay. But I'm so bad at video editing. I had it so often that I just deleted parts of the video while editing, and I then just noticed like 15 minutes later that just like they were missing 3 seconds because I deleted it by accident. And every time I hated to make videos.
Did you, just a question, did you, when you made the trailer, you had a bunch of clips that were going viral on social media. Would you just then put those together and that's my trailer?
Could work. I mean, I cut the trailer to be exactly 30 seconds long, because on Steam you have this micro trailer when you hover over the capsule, and then it cuts from your normal trailer. It cuts like a 5 or 6 second
Hold up.
trailer. But there you have to go on the Steam page, store. But it has to be in a list. Maybe if you go on the developer page or something, you have to.
You
not
mean
there.
here?
Yeah, I don't know where it's shown. And then if you have maybe down there. And now it's just a screenshot. Sometimes it shows like a short version, a micro version of your trailer. And there? No, that's also screenshots again. I don't get it. But yeah, it's automatically made from your main trailer. And nobody really knows how exactly Steam is doing this, because sometimes they are doing like weird cuts where they just cut like those are like 1 second clips, and they cut it together, but they don't care if you cut in this 1 second. So sometimes they make like an additional cut or whatever. And this micro trailer is shown a lot. So I've read somewhere on Reddit that if you make exactly 30 seconds trailer, then the time steps are fixed. Yeah, for example, this one. Yeah. And then you have like, if you make it like 30 seconds long, it will take the clips at timestamp 10 seconds, 13 seconds, 16 seconds, 20, 23 and 26 or something. And then I made the trailer all around this. That you have good clips at those timestamps.
It takes a 1 second clip.
It takes 6, I think.
6
clips from your trailer. It normally really likes if you put like text on it. So if you have like this title like incremental tower defense, then it normally cuts to this. I don't know how it really works, but if you have bad luck, all your micro trailer is just text, and that doesn't show anything of your game.
So was it 10, 13, 16? 20?
Yeah, and then I think 20, 23. You get a preview once you uploaded it, and 26, I think. 26. But you have to upload it every time. So you have to render it, and then you have to upload it, and
Good interview. Check it out on YouTube, guys. The stream is beginning now. Continuing / beginning. Hi. You finished reading? Reading? Welcome back. Thank you. I'm back. Yeah, it took a bit longer. My wife also went here. We talked a bit, and Zoe also ate a bit. But I'm back now. Let's continue with this, okay? Shall we? How much percentage do I have this, guys? Was it like 50% or something? 60%? I don't remember. How much was it? This seems to right. At least. Anyways, let's continue. So, this is where we left off. Yeah, the confirmation dialogue would have been great. Let's say that, because I kind of chose a staff that I maybe didn't want to choose. I didn't know that there were other options. Obviously, I could have looked better, but, you know, there are gamers like me who are stupid and we need to be handheld a little bit at least. It should be told, like, is that the option that you really want to do? You know, because there's these other cool options. Like, you know, you could choose other options. Use to equip weapon. And left click to attack. No, the middle mouse. Ah, I see. Yeah, okay. And the left click to attack. Cool. Okay, so we can't move when he's attacking. Oh, the coins are pickups. I thought that they would pick up when I walk over them. You guys think that coins should be pickups that did you walk over them? Man, there's so much to pick up here, holy. What is this? Hello. Sven. This guy has what? Level 100? 1 million HP? Who's there? If it's my curiosity, fear not. You stumbled upon a great druid. Twen, the master of arcane, inventor of many mana devices, but I seem to be low mana. Low on mana. No, you're not. You have 1 million. Could you revive a blue mushroom from my garden for me? Wait. Really? Blue mushroom? Hold up. A blue mushroom. I have many of these. Hey! Hey, that's unfair! The house didn't go... the house is supposed to go... What? That's not okay. You can't do that. Ah, oh, god damn it. I misclicked. Hold up, sleep. That's why he put an HP bar there. What is this music? This music is... There's the be right back. Yeah, I think I appreciate that. Let me get rid of that. Yeah, I was be right back. Picking up Zoe. Just came back. Nice. Alright, let's see. So you're gonna have a mushroom now? You see a mushroom, buddy? Ah, you have returned with my mana, my clear in hand. Give him here. I can distill enough mana to make you bubble essence. What is bubble essence? Here, take a bubble lesson. As a token of my appreciation. Ooh, 50 XP. Level up. Nice. I love leveling up, guys. We're level 2. I designed the bubble lasso to safely tame the... Oh, I see. This is the Pokeballs. We got a Pokeball, guys. Could you please help me capture the fungal piglet that has been terrorizing my lab upstairs? If you have any training questions, read my guide upstairs. Upstairs. How do I go upstairs? 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 How do I... Oh! That's totally not obvious at all. Hold up. I'm gonna harvest some more of your flowers, buddy. Wild pears and old world... Oh, so that's the Pokédex, I see. Yeah, this is the Pokédex. And this is Dr. Ike. Very nice. Okay. Cool. That's kind of nice. Fungal piglet. How do I do that? Pokeball. I froze time to walk you through this. Walk around the creature lining up the indicator with the pet spirit orb. Oh, I see. So we need to put the green stuff where this stuff is, right? So here. Oh. Now right click or RT to cancel your current lasso. Tip. Why would I right click it? Snapping your lasso in a pinch may help escape enemies. What? Why would I snap? Try weakening the creature by attacking with your new weapon. Oops. I didn't mean to. Oops. Uh-oh. Okay, now with the lasso in hand, hold right click RT to charge your lasso. No, stop telling me what to do! Okay, so we hit it to 5 HP. What if I kill it, guys? What happens if I kill it? Huh? Should I kill it? Guys, type 1 in chat if I should kill it. Care to comment on this Cakez? Clips. No, I won't. Do it. The font is a little hard to read. Yeah, the font is because the UI is kinda off zoom. He needs to zoom the UI a bit better. This is really hard to read. Yeah. Okay, I'm killing it. Oh, it respawns. Good game design. Nice. Do I get XP for killing him? Alright. Okay. Hold your croncons? Concons? Concons? What is concons? I have one more lesson for you. Okay, now with lasso in your hand, hold right click to charge your lasso. If your mana is empty, consume a blue mushroom. Mana? 20 mana. What? This is so complicated, bro. Why would I need to charge it? Huh? Shouldn't it just run around and then we're done? Why do you have to make it so just put it, you just press E to toss the lasso, run around and be done. Why would I have to RT? What? Oh, I'm too stupid. RT. What is RT? Final lasso. Final lesson, get it? Hey, I'm going to release my snare spell so you can reposition the beastie, pull the lasso toward you with the attack button. I have absolutely no idea what just happened. This guy has turned capturing a Pokemon from 1 action into 10. Huh? What? I don't get it. Like, what am I doing wrong? Guys, if I click right click, it destroys the lasso. If I click left click, I attack and it kills it. What the hell? Hold your chronocons. I have one more lesson for you. Final lesson, get it? Hey, I'm going to release my snare spell so you can reposition the bestie. Pull the lasso toward you with the attack button. The attack button. The left mouse button? What? Hey? I don't get it. Great job, you got it from here. Your goal is to shrink that lasso until the pet is trapped in the bubble. Okay. I feel like the tutorial is too difficult. There's way too much going on. I think it should just toss the lasso, run around, done. That's what it should be. Nothing more. 2 actions at most. I think it's too complicated, if I'm being honest. What happened? The game's lagging. Oh, okay. We're back. If the inventory is open, place the pet in a slot. Well, I can't. What just happened? Oh, right click spawns it. Or something. I think. Okay, I guess we get a pet now. Cool. We got a piglet. Hello there. Did you take care of the confused little pest upstairs? My mirror's name? By Mirror's name, you have tamed the wild beast spirit. How could I ever repay you? I have been testing new gizmo, the mana compass. Take it as my thanks. Thank you. Appreciate it. The magic compass will point you toward heavy concentrations of mana, like dungeons, ruins, and mountains. Ooh, cool. So I guess I gotta hold it in the... What's going on with these legs? Huh? What happened? Uh-oh. Oh, I see. What just happened here? Skill points. Now go forth, complete the wild PR in your backpack. So the Pokédex, yeah, but the very similar... I gotta be honest, the start of the game was much better than this. I think he needs to rework this tutorial. It's a lot of friction. But maybe that's just me. Like, if you guys agree, type 1 in chat, but I think it's gotta be a bit easier. And I think he also has to work on the lags. For some reason, it like the entire game freezes when some quest state or something updates. So, oh, these are different mushrooms now. Cool. Player fault? Yeah, maybe it's my fault, but I have found it to be very complicated. Okay, so I'm not getting... How does this work? Eh? I don't get it. So I guess there's no dungeons nearby or anything. Can I open up the inventory and move these things around? So I want the staff to be here. I don't need the mushrooms at all. This is gonna be capturing Pokemon. This is a fish. This gives no mana. Venus flower. Okay, venom. I thought it was venom. Carrot. Oh, so blue is rare? Interesting. Damn, we have a blue compass. No, green is probably magic, right? So, like, rarity higher than white. Alright, guys. Hey! Hey, what is he doing? Oh, lol. Lol, I can pick up. I feel like these things should be you walk on them to pick them up. I don't think you want to press E all the time to... Like in Stardew Valley. Kill him. Hold up. Oh. Yeah, kill him. Uh-oh. What? I deal no damage. My pig is dead. No. Bro, why am I dealing no damage? Maybe because I didn't level up here. No! The collision detection. Hold up. Man, this red boss. The Oako. This is red. I did 2.5 damage. Bro, you gotta work on the collision detection, man. Huh? Wait, was that a boss? What was that? Hey? I don't get... yeah, I think having to press E all the time to pick up everything, maybe for mushrooms, but for coins, I feel like they should be... Okay, how do I revive my pig? Hey, bro, my pig's dead. I'll sell you mana inventions to fund my research. Bubble Lasso 50. How much money do I have? 2. Oh, this is taken from Stardew Valley 100%. That's exactly how Stardew Valley shows the money. Pet revive potion is $100. Crowling. 1. Oh, nah. Okay, so how do I... 4. Okay, Piglet's back. Good job. Nice. How do I level up now? Skill points. Oh my god. What is this? Health. Raises stamina by 10% for greater endurance. Boosts your mana. Enabling grander spells. Oh, so, nah, that's not that great. Is that it? What is this? Heavy armor. Boosts heavy armor defense by 15%. Fortify your steel. Yeah, but I mean, I don't think I have armor, right? Yeah, I don't have armor right now. That means I feel like that... What is skill points again? What is this? Skill points to spend. P? C? V? B? Tab? Okay, I mean... We'll figure it out later, whatever that... Maybe T. Nope. So what do we get here? Increase small weapon damage by 15%. That doesn't seem too strong. Enhances the... Wait, I have a staff. Druid sounds cool. I gotta be honest, all of them are just 10% increases, 15% increases. Like, I mean, could there be a little bit more interesting stuff? You know, I don't know. Movement speed is nice. That is a cool ability. Invincibility. Guys, I think I'll get health. But it's only 10% though. Mana 25. I don't have any mana spells though. Let's get... I get 2 points? Wait, I can't reset? Oh no, I spent all my points. I'm so dumb. I guess I have twice as much HP now. Can I reset? No, I can't. What is R? Oh, R is recall. Let's see. Alright, guys. I guess my pet's immune. Attack him. Kill him. Kill him. I don't know why my pet can kill them, but I can't. Isn't that a bit odd? Oh my god. Hold up. How do I deal more damage? Okay. My pet leveled up or I leveled up? If the mana is filled, hold right to charge an attack. Oh! Toll. My mana is gone. Whoops. I see. Yeah, the coins should be in pickup. 100%. Because, like, when do you not want to pick up coins, right? I can't see, though. Do we have a torch or something? What is this? Druids must prune to let the forest breathe. Slay the forest's fallen fruit to proceed. Yeah, we did. Nice. This is when you literally little brother try Nintendo for the first time. Thick thorny brambles. They are connected to all living things in the forest. Cool. Alright guys, time for the first boss. Surely. That's the big monkey. Hello. My greetings, child. What is this? Humankin in the heart of the forest? Only druids enter the forest. It matters not whether guided by fate or spirit. Consume of her spore, her body, and we shall see if druid blood is present. In her name, Myr blesses your path. Pick up winsome spore. What is a winsome spore? Nani? Consume to gain knowledge of the druids. Uh-oh. Damn, that's a crazy effect. What the hell? Uh-oh. What? What's happening? So the earth... It's lagging. It's stuck. The entire game is stuck. Uh-oh. What? What just happened? It's lagging again. What the hell is going on? Nani? Did I teleport? Welcome to the endless sandwilds of Wildaria. As a druid, you must make your own way through the wilds. But a good place to start is the town hall just south of you. You can visit me anytime in town. Uh-oh. Too many pixels? Yeah, he's gotta work on that. I'm pretty sure he is already. The forest breathes with you. The world will teach you now. Find your way, find your own path. You may blade through. Oh, okay. What is this? Harvest. What did I just get? That's a big one. Right, so that gives me HP. All of these, I'm pretty sure I will use them later for crafting, guys. Oh, that's just a bush. Okay, that was a pickup or something. Oh man, the town looks awesome. I love that. What's this? It's a different type of berry. Cool. There's a bunny. Hello. Can I kill you? They have 200 HP and a level 4? What? How are you running so far? Oh no! I'm dead. Hold up. Charging attack. Yeah, I lost. He killed my dude! And I can't hit. Dash. Dash. Oh god, it's over. Am I gonna lose to a bunny? How are they so large? I'm a human. Hey. You can't kill me. Did I get mana or something? Oh my god. At least I deal 5 damage. Okay, guys. Hey! It's gonna take a while. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. He dodged me. Hey, stop. Stop it. Ooh. Oh, lol. That was cool. Die! Die! You little bunny! Hey, he's running away. He's running away. I can't hit him. I can't aim. Oh, is that XP? 22 XP. Man, that was a raid boss. Yeah, nah, I'm good. Man, my pet keeps dying. 100 people die from cottontails yearly. That's a lie. It's gonna be 0. 0. So you're lying. Alright, so this is the village. Can I hit these? No? Oh, what if I... Oh no, I'm sorry! I apologize. How can I hit you? No, 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 no. I broke the game, guys. Oh no. Oh, they all attack me now. Wait, they are bandits. Wait, these are bandits. Hold up. I deal... Guys. I am level 3. The bandits are level 1. Why do they have 250 health? And I only deal 5 damage. Did I literally choose the wrong weapon or something? Guys, they are level 1. That's like going into Gothic, fighting a scavenger, and doing 1 pixel of their HP bar with 1 hit. Need a better equip? But that's the equipment I got, bro. And they deal 9 damage to me. Bro, that's unfair. Stop. Am I dealing 5 or 10? I can't tell. It's like every fight is a raid boss. And they constantly run around. Bruh. Okay, surely you're gonna give me some good loot, right? Stop running. Bruh. I think the balancing is a bit off, because this guy level 1, like, he should be easier for me. Maybe I just have the wrong weapon, though. Not sure. Though, I don't know what the other options were. Does someone know? Oh, shit. No, 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 no. Oh, did you see that? Right where he went. No, I deal 10 damage. How much XP is that? 17 XP. 17. And I'm almost dead. Oh no. The red mushroom? Let's consume that. Man, that's only 50 HP. Uh-oh. What is this? Interact with Piglet Shrine. Engraved above the offering plate is reads, a tree hides beneath the feet. Beneath our feet. What? Beneath our feet? How do I get my piglet back? Do I have to go back to the guy? Oh, guys, we are in an MMO now. This guy has a quest. How do you do? The Endless Elders have spoken of the importance of one fiddle crab. Fetch for me, and you will not be unrewarded. Okay. May bless you. Okay. Oh, I tagged her. I'm sorry. Apologize. Liu. What is this? Hail fellow, I'm a big collector. They tell me that no one trade... wait. They call me the #1 trader of weapons. Would you make a trade? Yes. Okay, so now we do... 4 damage. 4 damage. 5 damage. 200 money. Level 4? For 4.2 damage? Class Assassin? Special Beam? Special Beam Cannon? What? Guys, I feel like that all of the weapons in the game have too little damage. What did you say? Alright, what do we have? Staffs. Okay, let's see, what do we have? 3 damage, 3.8 damage, 4 damage, 6 damage. Guys, I think I chose the right weapon. They just don't deal any damage. Need to invest into those 15%, yeah. I guess. Use anvil. Ooh, we can combine stuff. That is cool. Ah. What the hell is that? What is going on with the UI? Halt! I sell the finest food. You seem to genuinely make a deal. Sell. 1 for a carrot. Hold up. A venom flower gives me 5 and he wants 25. So I get 20%. I can sell for 20% of the price that I can buy it at, okay? Well, I don't feel like... What is this? Let's see. Who are you? Hello there. Are you looking for some food? Would you like to take a look at my wares? I kinda need hey bro, I kinda need to revive my pets. Is there anything what's this? Would you like your pets to rest until the morning? Yeah, sure. Does it cost money? My piglet is back. Nice. Okay, so that's how I can revive it. That's awesome. I love the XP pickup mechanic. What happened? Oh my god, I was like the game was crashing. Hello, I'm a big collector. They call me weapons. No, actually talked to you already. Welcome to Perm Village, yeah? Okay, so what do we have in here? Oh, that's the arena that the guy talked about. Yeah, nah, I'm good. I'm good. He's gonna work on those transitions. Why does it take so long? LOL! I guess the game wasn't ready yet. I was like, damn, the water looks clean, bro. And you know, I was gonna make a comment on how he managed to make the water look so clean because he reworked it like 5 times. Could the tree be chopped down? Oh, so we need an... Oh, lighting bug. Hiya! How did that miss? What? Don't you talk about your grass ever again, though. I'm telling you, if you ever talk about your grass, bro, I'm gonna ban this guy. Oh, wait, there's a big pig. Holy cow, this guy's large. Level 2 piglet. How do I heal my pet, guys? How do I heal? Can I? Wait, did it heal my pet? Feed. I fought a level 2B that had 85 health with my level 3 piglet, and I just gave him 2 consumables, and it is still on only 45%. Maybe the start of the game is just really difficult. Is that a boss? How you doing, mama? Level 5 fox? Are they attacking me? Or I meant to tame him. But I only have 1 left. I feel like if I try to tame the fox, we'll lose. Let's see. Oh. Hey, stop. Hey, I can't even go there. That's unfair. Stop it. Bro, that's impossible. And now he's attacking me. No. Oh no. Stop. Bro, you can't be serious. Okay. I got him. I got him. Bro, stop. Hey. Stop it. Bro, what you doing? Bro, that's insane. Okay, killing you. Come here. I'm getting the fox, guys. I'm getting the fox. Hit him. Oh no, he's killing my pet. Okay, I'll tank you. I'll tank you. Just wait, guys. What are you doing? What is that damage? Shit, I killed him. No! I killed him. And my pet's dead too. Oh my god. Okay, at least we get skill points. 50%, guys. 50%. Every skill point spent, lesser animals captured 5% quicker. Okay, I guess we capture stuff faster now. Hold up. Need to revive my pet. Maybe the fox will respawn. 1 sec. Right, let's see. No, hold up. That's the arena. Thing is here, right? It's gotta be... Yeah, that's the inn. I gotta say, though, the pixel art is clean as hell, man. Yes, please. Alright, time to get ourselves a fox. I wonder how many lassos I have. That didn't tell. Didn't say. Like, this seems to be infinite. Let's try one more time. I want to get a fox because they're level 5. You seem to have quite a bit of HP. 200 HP is a lot better than the 100 HP that my pig has. And foxes are cooler anyways, right? So. Who are you? Hello, adventurer. There's a place worth your attention. It's called the Kelpco Ruins. Kelpco Ruins. It's there your map. It's there on your map whenever you feel like going. Till our paths cross again, stranger. Okay, but where's the fox? There's the big pig. Lol, I jumped out? Hold up, where is the fox? 300 HP for Cottontail. Nah, I want a fox, man. Foxes are just cooler. Wait, must have been here. Right? Hold up. Guys, the world is infinitely generated, so there has to be a fox here somewhere. The computer must have generated more than one fox. See, there's another slug. Uh-oh. There's a graphical glitch here. We didn't see that. We didn't see that. Didn't exist. Lag. Fox. Oh, look, there's the clean water, guys. Cool. Nice. I have no clue where I'm going. What happened? Bandit? He's not attacking me though. Oh, he is! Never mind. Oh lol, he's doing big fireballs. But my piglet is destroying him, what? I'm just a side character. My pig is the main character, what? Lol? Look at that. Not even cool. Come here, up! I hate how they constantly move. Oh. Oh. Kill him. 500. Wait, can I catch one of these guys? Down. Did I level up? No. Oh, lol, my piglet healed because I leveled up. Nice. Hey. Oh no, not one of these again. Oh my god, my pig is just insane now. What? Level 5 piglet. Is there a way to provide some stats to my piglet too? Pig. Wait, what do you mean 0 out of 3? Captured. Why would I capture 3? For an XP bonus? Okay. Man, this is like Pokemon. That's cool. Alright. I can infinitely walk up, can I? I'm still looking for that fox. He's gonna work on the game lagging sometimes. I constantly walk up. I think every time, the higher I get, it generates more and more stuff from the world. What is that? Can't see. Oh, it's a frog. Cool. I want a fox though. Gotta say, it's really beautiful, bro. Oh no, not one of these guys. Let's just go at level 7. I think I went too far, guys. I literally just went up. What is this? Ironberg Cave. Let's go to the cave. A chest. Better loot than Gothic Remake? True. That is true though. Fine. Wait, that's it? By the way, why is it raining in a cave? Wait, that's it? Why is it raining? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Saving, yeah, I guess that is the default Unity behavior, huh? Wait. What just happened? Why is there an arena here? How do you do? I have tales of a bounty known as one snail. Rare bounty. Deliver it to me and reward awaits you. Oh, these are the generic quests, guys. Skyrim. Let's see, what is in here? Hello? How do you do? I'm looking for some intriguing. Make explore Galdo Forest. I've made a marker for you. Take a look when you're ready. Farewell, my friend. Okay, and you? Hello, adventure. Few speak of it, but the stories are worth hearing about the Galdo Forest. There's on your map whenever you feel like going. Till we meet again. Is that two random NPCs that tell me about the same forest at the same time? Right next to each other? Hello there, Alvin. We're talking through the world. How you doing? Hail. To aid in my experiments, I seek 5 seeds. Bring them to me, and I will reward you handsomely. Farewell, my friend. That is the same quest. Open chest. For 2 glow bonnet, 5 on these, and 2 carrots. Thank you. I appreciate it. Is there a main storyline? I don't know, but it's telling me to go into a forest and into some ruins. And let's see the map. Slayer quest. Oh, oh, I don't like that at all. It's snapping to this. Slayer quest, undiscovered. And then here we have the Galdo Forest. And here are the ruins. What if I set a marker here? E. That's not the marker. Okay, so there is a marker now. What happens? Do I see the marker on the minimap? Nope, I don't. Wait, I don't see myself on the minimap. I just noticed. How you doing, Forgotten Placer? I stopped. Yeah, okay, I get it now. I get it now! Chest! Oh no, it's hidden behind something. Alright, guys, I guess we're going to the ruins. Am I in the right direction? I hope so. Bottom left is an arrow. Oh, I see. Yeah, the good stuff. Thank you. I didn't see that at all. Can I go up? Or not? He needs to hire you as QA. I don't know. I think I'm not the only person. Interact with boulder. 2 cracks seem to be forming in the boulder. Well. That didn't do anything. I feel like I need a different weapon for that. So it could be some sort of... Oh. Yeah, my pig is just destroying this guy. Holy cow. It's not even funny. Yeah, let's not fight a level 4 piglet. I feel like that'd be a bad decision. Here it is, guys. Just straight down. Just straight down and we're there. Anytime now. Oh. Why you attack me, buddy? Huh? Why did you not attack, huh? Not feeling like it? Guys, if you see a fox, tell me, right? I want to have a fox. Hold up. Oh! Bandit! No. Bro! Oh no. No, no. No, it's hitting the wall. No, my piglet is dead. I think I'm gonna die. Uh-oh. Man, this guy's level 3 and has 500 HP? How? I don't even have that much. I'm level 4. It's not fair, and I went into maximum HP, bro. I have a feeling that the enemies are a bit overtuned compared to your main character, and your pet's too strong compared to you. And it dies too fast. Though I also he needs to fix this right here. Hold up. Yeah, okay, so now it doesn't happen, of course. Okay, I mean, I'm gonna die. I'll just show you guys in a sec. But I mean, I deal 4 damage to him. Come on. He's running away. He's running away. Hey. Stop it. Hey. This is super tedious. Gotta be honest. It's super annoying. Oh my god, level 11? Achieve? I'm good, bro. Wait, maybe I can kite. 4 damage. Yeah, hell nah. Oh, bro, 10 damage? Come here! Oh my god, I have... Why is this guy telling me to go to some ruins where there's some 11 monster? Ouch. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm so dead. Okay, I mean, this Kamehameha thing's kind of nice, not gonna lie. But I don't have it enough. Boom. Oh. Yeah, guys, that'll take a while. Not gonna lie, this is very tedious because I deal no damage to this guy at all. And he has way too much life. Like, the fight is not even difficult. I just have to kite him until I have mana. Then I stun him. And repeat. Rinse and repeat. So I just dealt 500 damage to him. Only 1,000 left to go. The combat definitely needs a rework. Basically, what needs to happen is you need to deal more damage. The enemies need to have less HP. And they need to deal more damage as well. So that an enemy can, like, I don't know, kill you in 4 hits. And you can kill the enemy in 4 hits or something. To make the combat more engaging. Right now, the combat is really... It's like Skyrim on Legendary. That's what this is. You get yourself a shield and iron armor and play Skyrim on Legendary. And you have like an iron sword and you go into your first bandit cave. It's just 2 guys hitting on each other the entire time. The boss doesn't have special abilities. Yeah, also, boss doesn't have special abilities and I can kind of get the boss stuck. It's kind of funny. He stopped. How you doing, my man? How you doing? Hey, how you... Hey! How you doing? Hey! Damn, this guy has a big sword. Schlitz. I'll kill him. I want to see what happens. But, yeah. I bugged him. Dash. Oh, he has a special ability, guys. A boomerang. no. Oh shit, what happens now? I used all my mana. God damn it. Huh? Hey! Now, guys, don't be mean to the dev or something, right? This guy is just trying to make the game. And so I think it helps to get feedback. Hopefully this helps. I hope it does. Because in general, the game is a really cool concept and idea. I will make the capturing a lot of pals or Pokemon a little easier. Right? Why did he wake up immediately? He's stuck? Look. I would make the capturing of Pokemon a little easier. And I would nerf some of the damage from the Pokemon and give your player a bit more. At least in the beginning. Huh? He's running? He's not running away. Oh, man. And maybe make it more obvious which part of the terrain is collidable and which one isn't. Damn, that was a lot of damage. That is cool. The charge is really cool. What I like a lot, and that keeps me engaged, is the charge up system. Essentially what happens is I'm attacking and it fills up my mana bar. And as it fills up, when it gets to the full mana bar, I can use it to spam a big attack that stuns the enemy. That is really cool. He needs to work a little bit more on the collision detection. I would make it a lot more forgiving than what it is right now. There's a lot of times... Oops. A lot of times You're running away? I'm hitting trees when I shouldn't be hitting trees. Nice. 50 health. Yeah, like right now I was hitting a tree like I shouldn't be hitting the tree. I guess he's stuck now. Fine. We won anyways. Alright. Quest complete. Defeat Chief. Okay, cool. 100 XP. That's crazy. Can we go into the cave now? Wait, we can't? 2 cracks might be forming in the boulder. Okay, it looks... A small metal key can be used on locked banded doors. I see. Cool. Eh? Barrels cannot be destroyed? It's a bit odd. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's the marker. There's a bunch of bandits. Yeah, I'm not in the mood to fight a bunch of bandits, right? 70 damage? Excuse me, sir? There's a fox, of course. God damn it. Oh no, now we find it. Oh, I'm stuck. Hold up. How do I get to the village? Just further to the right. We should be good, guys. I just need to sleep. What is this? Is there a cave here? Looks like a cave symbol here. Or is it just me? Okay, I think we're back in the village. Just gotta find the inn. I'll revive my pet. Okay, I mean, not gonna lie, the game has a lot, but it also still needs a lot more work, especially on the side of the bugs. Maybe the loading, make it a bit faster, if you can. If you can. Make the projectiles a little more forgiving, and then give me more damage! I don't do enough damage, I feel. My piglet is doing all the damage and I just stay there like a side character. Which if that's the intention, and I would make these upgrades a little more fun. 15% is a bit boring. But I mean, maybe it's more about the pets. And I didn't play the game as it's supposed to be and captured a bunch of pets. Maybe I need to capture more pets. Not sure. Make it easier. No, again, this was just like Skyrim on Legendary. You hit yourself for 10 years and then you win. But there's no challenge. It's not challenging. Anyways, good game though. I wish him the best of luck. Definitely has a lot of potential. I like this. I like the art style, feels very good. Maybe a bit more work on what can you walk over and what you can't walk over. It's a bit difficult to see sometimes, and you run into bushes and obstacles. You can tell that he's trying. Sometimes it's just hard to see. Anyways, let's get cracking, guys. Let's get cracking. Make the game. Playing Pokemon game like Dark Souls. What do you mean playing Pokemon game like Dark Souls, bro? Stop. I was about to listen to some DMCA music. That's not good. There you go. Much better. I make a 2D platform game with an eye, heal, right, all. Isn't the point of a creature collectible game that the creatures do the fighting? I suppose. Maybe I played it wrong. Could be that too. I'll definitely try to revisit the game when it comes out into early access. Does have a lot of potential. And the cool thing is that if he fixes some of these issues, I think it can become a really cool game, man. A game that you can play for a long time. Though I already did notice the hard-coded quests, or the repetition of quests, right? It's literally, I got told by 5 different NPCs to check out ruins. In the first, I don't know, 1 hour of playtime. I got told, like, so there needs to be a lot more variation. Either that, or a storyline that switches things up. Maybe I missed the storyline. I don't know. I thought the storyline must go to ruins, but I suppose it was not. When I try my game, it fell into Steam Void. It's called Sunlight Kingdom. Show it, put it into Showcase in Discord. I'll play it. Right now, we'll be working on the game. Why are you eating your pet? Cause it died. It's like Stardew Valley and Pile World, yeah. Regular update. Gameplay trailer. Really cool stuff, man. This guy's been working on this for so long. Crazy. Though he's gotta fix some of the bugs. I think you should never have any lags in a 2D game. I compare this to Stardew Valley, and I think other gamers will, and it even shows through Steam here. Stardew Valley never lags, not a single time. I'm pretty sure he's working on that though. Alright guys. It's time. Did I forget something? I wanted to do viewer games today, but then the Zoe stuff happened, so I'll have to do it tomorrow, guys. I'm sorry. Hope it sells 1 million copies. I think if he continues working on it and adds more different content, I think it can actually earn maybe not 1 million copies, but I think over time it can always attract new players, because I think it's a really fun idea. And the cool part is that you can also be a human, which many people just like playing as a human. Or you can be an orc, an elf, that is cool. In the beginning, I thought that you could only play like a frog, which was a bit odd, but no, you can actually play as a human too, which is nice. I like playing as an orange, yeah, sure, buddy. My game has sold 100,000 copies, guys, and I have 1,400 reviews. So maybe you need 10,000 reviews for 1 million copies sold. Of course I play as myself in games. Guys, I told you this before, I'll say it again. When I was younger... Hold up. One sec. All right. Oh, that was annoying. Okay. Goodness. Anyways, when I was younger, I used to play female characters only. So I would always, if you could make a character, I'd make a female character. And then I'd play Ion as a female character, for example. That was the big times. And then in Silk Road, I'd play a female character, MMO. For those of you who know those games, Silk Road Online. And then I started playing Dragon Age Origins. And you know, Alistair, those of you who know, I met Alistair as a female character. And then somewhere down the line, I talked to Alistair and he started to become romantically involved with my character to the point where he would start to kiss it. And that was the point where I uninstalled the game and never, ever played a female character again. Because I was so uncomfortable. And now I only play male characters. play male characters and I kiss the female, okay? Of course. That was a turning point for me. I just couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle the heat. Alistair just is too manly. He went in there flying. Why do you hate women? Why would I hate women? I don't want to be one. There's a difference. I'd rather be a male. Alright guys, so how do we make projectiles properly collide with enemies and then push them back? That's what we have to do. At enemy stores, how many projectiles hit them? Can I do a benchmark? I'm going to count frames every frame. And I'm gonna spawn 200 enemies. LibreOffice? Calculator, man. Alright, I got an idea, guys. So, I can spawn 200 enemies a frame. And then I want to spawn 100,000 divided by 200. So I need 500 frames. Okay. Essentially. Let's go. Let's start making the game, guys. Update game. What do we do? Every time. Hold up. Here it is. So that's what we do. Frame count plus plus. I spawn 200 enemies every frame as long as we are below 400. That means it spawns almost 100,000 enemies. By the time we hit frame 400, and in the spawn enemies compute shader, when I set the position, I call get position, which is a random position, instead of spawning them where the mouse is. I'm going to spawn 100,000 off screen. No, I have to do... So the taxes for me, if I have them done by an accountant, can even be delayed until 2028. But my situation, guys, is the following. I have earned a lot of money. And I have spent basically no money. So that means me and my wife, we get taxed together. And we will have to pay 44% on the money that I earned. So 400k, for example, 44% gone. So what are we left with? Actually, we have a calculator here. So 400,000 times 0.44. Hey, just enter 100 and then minus 100k. So 220k. Yeah, that's crazy. So we need to somehow, my goal or my job is it now to reduce this number as much as possible. And so I'm trying to, like, for example, I wanted to do an example of how much money I'm left with. Like, for example, if I don't spend anything, right, and we start with 400, maybe it'll be more, maybe it'll be less by the end of the year, right? On the bank account, that's what's counting on the bank account in euros, because the number will say $1 million on Steam, but then Steam takes 30%, there's refunds, and then it gets converted into euros, right? So we are probably talking about 400k or something, but let's just say 400k, right? And then this would be if we do nothing. And then let's say we spend 100k, which I have no idea how you could spend 100k. So we are left with 300k, but then we still have to pay 44% on it, because that is 130,000, and then we do the minus 300,000. So we are left with 138, 68k. So it's kind of crazy, man. Like, so the idea is that you kind of have to reduce this this number here, or yeah, somehow. I can make a company, but then the money is in the company. And that's also bad, because if the company gets sued, then the company is held liable, meaning all of the funds that are in the company will be lost, and I can't just pay out the money from inside the company to my bank account, because if I do, then I pay taxes on that and we are left with the same result, right? So like, I'm talking to someone that's helping me with this, and he has some ideas and he says he can help me, so we'll see. Like, in the next couple of weeks I'm learning a lot, hopefully. Like, yesterday I've spent a lot of time writing down like how much I need to make on a monthly basis to sustain having a company, how much money me and my wife earn together. If let's say next year, guys, I release the game, I make an update for Tangy, but I don't earn any money. Like, maybe, I don't know. I'm scared that like all of a sudden it just whoop, is gone, right? I'm scared of that a lot. So so I made some in my head, like I made some calculations. What if I only earn 10k a year going forward, right? And stuff like that. So I have to earn a minimum of 20k a year to pay to keep up a company plus an accountant. And that does not include the person that is helping me with YouTube. So it's probably way more than that. Like, probably a lot more than that. So yeah. Yeah, I can keep the rest in the company, guys, but you know how much of a blessing it is to have some money on the side that you own and no one can really take it from you. And then let's say you have, I don't know, like a stash of money that in case things go sour, you have this safety net, if that makes sense. And you can still make a company, but you don't put all of that money in the company, right? Yeah, I need to invest. I need to invest, but in a smart way. I can't just invest into ETFs because that is unstable and I could lose everything, and then the taxes come and I go to jail, guys. That'll be the last cake stream, or stream from jail. %44 is just 44%. This everything together. People just use this 44% as like a general guideline. ETFs are stable, yeah, but still. Yeah, guys, still. Okay, listen, the guy that he knows a lot, you know, I talked to him already. He knows a lot, and I'm trying to just learn everything. And my next goal, my job is it to save as much from what we got and pay as little taxes as possible this year. That is my job. I owe that to my family. Like, it's not for me, I don't care. As long as I can make it, I don't care. But as long as my family is safe, that's fine. But watch stocks video? Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm not watching any of these videos. Listen, I really don't like this financial YouTube side of that. It's just a bunch of hukla, whatever. Like, nah, bro, I'm good. I'm good. So the more you spend this year, the less taxes you need to pay. Yeah, the problem is, if I just spend the money, right? Look. If we take 400k and we multiply that by 56. This is what I have left over. If I spend 100k and then I have 300k, I still have to pay 44% on the 300k, right? So multiply that by 0.56. That is what I have left over. So there is a difference of $50,000 or euros that is gone. Right? So I still I might have paid less taxes, but I still have 50,000 less on the bank account. The tax is deducted from the win, exactly. So the win becomes, if I spend 100,000, instead of the win being 400,000, it becomes a win of 300,000, and then you do the taxes on the win of 300,000, which then leaves you with 168,000 left. So there basically what I'm trying to say here, guys, is that there needs to be some way where I don't spend the 100k, but I can deduce 100k, if that makes sense. So like I almost keep the 400k, but I only pay, how much is, like that's the idea, right? Let's see, multiply by 0.44. It's 130,000, yeah. And then can we turn that minus or something? Can I negative that? Something negative? Then we do plus 400k. So that it's only taking away, it takes away a lower percentage, but I keep more, if that makes sense. You don't want to consume the money, but you want to basically have taxes think or work that you consume the money. That's the idea. And I have no idea exactly how that works, guys. Absolutely. But that's what I got from this. Property management. Yeah, I heard property management is one of the things. But the problem that I have with property management, and I need to learn that first, is you have a property, it costs you the bank, you have to pay the bank every month. And you earn a meter in English. You earn money every month. A meter, I don't know what meter is called, guys. I have no idea. Someone is living there, paying you money to live there, right? So, and as far as I understand, these cancel each other out. So it's a zero sum, but you can always deduce like 7k a year. But 7k is not 100k, so, and you can't like buy 10 properties. That would be stupid. So there's gotta be other ways. I don't know. We'll see. No clue. Right, so I still have 4 months to learn, so. You need a company car? I have a company car that I bought for 2k. My tax person, what's it called? Accountant. The accountant said I can't deduce it. And the other guy said I can, so I don't know. I'm just confused, guys, at this point. Like, why would some guy say yes, the other one no? That makes no sense to me. So that makes no sense to me at all. Anyways, so it is gonna spawn a lot of enemies. Hopefully. Oh yeah, and then he needs to put the delta time. Back to normal speed. Oh, there they are. There are the enemies. So this is 100,000 enemies, hopefully coming out soon. Is it still running fast? Seems to be reasonable. That seems to be very reasonable, actually. I just wanted to check if it's still running fast. And then I'll put a... Oh my god, that is smooth as hell. That is sexy as hell, man. Look at that, guys. It is killing all of those enemies. That's super cool. Real super cool, actually. Damn. That works a lot better than I expected already. Wow. Awesome. Oh man, I can't wait, bro. I can't wait. That is amazing. That looks a lot better than I thought. I'm so happy. Oh, this guy's attacking. Uh-oh. And this guy too. Hit him. Yeah, we need to put the towers on the GPU. The problem is I kinda exhausted from the whole pick up Zoe, and you know, I'm a little bit exhausted, not gonna lie. I don't know how much coding I'll be able to do. The towers are currently on the CPU, but I have to put them on the GPU. I thought I had more time though. It's already 6 PM. Yeah, I don't know how it is in the EU. Basically, the guy told me that in Germany it is still possible to do things. Let's just say that. It's possible to do things and don't pay much taxes. So, well, I believe him. He's been doing this for a long time. I just need to understand it first. I need to make sure that I don't do anything stupid. Tax evasion? Yeah, no, not tax evasion. Okay. I will not, guys, I would rather pay like the money, the taxes, than I don't want to get into any trouble. That would be the worst thing you could do. This is kind of laggy, not gonna lie. I think it's because they're all converging in the middle here. To me, it looks like they're not colliding with each other properly. In most cases. The reason why you're so garbage at business is because average European is dumber than rocks when it comes to money, so we get the dumbest people on the planet voting for taxes and business regulations. The way he explained it to me made a lot of sense. So, we'll see. We'll just have to see. Oh, they got knocked back. It's kind of cool. That is so cool. Look, guys, I'm cleaning up the enemies. I'm cleaning up the mess. Ha ha ha. Boom. Meow. Gone. All of them gone. How do you detect enemies? I detect enemies based on tiles. But it looks like some of these towers are still shooting, even though there shouldn't be any enemies left. Cool. Yeah, guys, I'm a little exhausted, not gonna lie. I don't know how much coding I'll do. I need to do a tiny change, though. Look at VR Showcase? No, because I want to give you guys the attention that you need and not just willy-nilly it, you know. That wouldn't be fair to you guys. That would totally not be fair. Yeah, sure, I can listen, like Verse Warrior, that's the same thing though, right? The calculation we made.
Good morning, Giga Clown.
Hello, Mr. Almeida. Long time no see. If you're still here.
How can this application be so dumb?
Okay, so let's make it small.
It never. No, I don't want to deal with this right now. I have. No, this is fucking trash.
Oh, they don't hit the guy, it looks like.
Your welcome message is empty, Peepo sad.
Let's see. I can buy stuff on company expenses, and for me it'll cost me about 40% less than others, if that makes sense, because I get the money. I can reduce my winnings by that amount. So if I buy a GPU for 1,000 euros, as an example, I only pay 600, let's say, because 400 will be tax reduction. But I still pay 600. It's not like I get it for free. I still pay the 600. I get it cheaper than others, yeah, but it diminishes what is left over. You know, so that's why if I buy something for 100,000, I still pay 60,000, even though 40,000 is something we get back. Yeah. Something like that. Burnt the game dev? Burnt the game dev? There's someone called Burnt the game dev on YouTube? Very funny. Very, very, very freaking funny. Okay, so how do we... Let's begin by just putting data onto an enemy. Make a very, very small change, guys. We had a discussion a year ago. You called me a troll and apologized because it was named after the musician. Sure, buddy. I don't believe it. It is too similar. I'm sorry. I do not believe it. So how much do I need to add here for this to make sense? Is 4 enough? Huh? Enemy data. Struct. Yeah. Oh, it's the render interface? Okay. After the type index, we get that. So we have 2 ints. And this hit array is an array of 4. Which then is 60. I don't think this is aligned properly. It'll tell us though. There we go. All right, let's see. So basically what I'm doing now is I'm adding a way for enemies to get hit. That is a ring buffer. And they can only be hit by 4 projectiles or by 8 projectiles at the same time. After that, it loops around. So there can be a scenario where more than 8 projectiles overlap. And then the enemy will be hit by the same projectile multiple times. But at that point, there's probably so much going on that this doesn't matter. So it should be fine. We don't need to be 100% correct. So now it's complaining because the size exceeds the max. Hold up. The buffer binding range exceeds the max buffer binding size. Passing error, expected a comma, but it found HP. All right. Oh yeah, because there's no comma here. Why not use Raylab? We tried because it's using OpenGL in the backend. Okay, we get this max buffer binding size here. 1600 exceeds. So I can't even spawn a million enemies if I wanted to. Guys. We cannot spawn a million. 2 million! Yeah, let's say 500,000, huh? For now. But let's just say 500,000. Where's max enemies though? Okay. Man, there's a max size. So if you buy something necessary for a business, it costs you about 44% less plus 20% less VAT. I have no idea, Verse Warrior, but basically the gist of it is you pay $1,000, you only pay 600 because 400 is going to be, you get that back from taxes. That's how it works. But it still sucks because you're effectively diminishing what you have left over. You know, and let me just put it like this. It is easier to work with a bigger number than it is to work with a smaller number at the end of the day. That's how I see it. Right, let's say we have a bigger number privately that is easier to work with than with a smaller number. Because it scales much better. Think about, let's say you invest that money into some ETFs or whatever, right, that you guys are constantly talking about. Then it is better if the number is bigger, because then you get more return on percentages. Therefore, it grows faster. If the number is smaller to begin with, it grows slower. So the goal is to keep the number as big as possible that is left over. People told me ETFs multiple times, lol boy. They said it multiple times. I'm just repeating it. But I earned the money privately, Verse Warrior. I did not earn the money in the company. I mean, I did have a Gewerbe, but yeah. Alright, let's see. So hopefully now... I mean, we're kind of limiting. I really don't like that, but I mean, there's not the other choices. We can put it on the collider, but... I have to think about a smart idea, man. But let's see if this works. Okay, so at least that works. It is also spawning enemies. We do have a problem though, I think. I think the enemies don't collide with each other anymore. They no longer collide with each other. They directly walk on top of each other now. Shit. They're no longer properly colliding. And that has to do with the index, I think. Let me just make sure that that's actually the reason. Check. Grüße von gamedev aus Niedersachsen. Yo, Fintaro, good morning. Grüße zurück aus Münster. Awesome to see. If they don't overlap now... No, they still... Lol. They still overlap, so I gotta fix that again. Oh no. Okay, we have to fix that again. That sucks. Roulette, black or red, double or nothing. Yeah, nah. Any multiple time sayers. Web GPU lets you adjust the max buffer size for storage buffers if you want to. It just sets a portable size by default. Yeah, that's fine, Gaben. That's Gaben from Steam, right? I like Steam. You're the reason I'm alive, bro. I feel like you could do it. Then maybe there's a hope for me too. Basically, you built your skill, grown up 0 outside. My man, I appreciate it, bro. You gotta keep going strong, bro. Yeah, keep going strong, bro. You could do it too. Listen, man, I'm not smart at all, bro. I'm just fighting. You could do it. You fight too. Moin Grüße, I appreciate it. Could you set up your company and buy the shares? No, like guys, no fuckery, okay? I'll learn this stuff and then I'll inform you, okay? I'll inform you on how I learned it effectively, okay? But no fuckeries. Oh man. It needs to look at the, I mean, it's right there, their index gets written too, right? But enemies right back, then we use that in chunking. And then we, which one are we looking at? The enemies in or the enemies out? We should look at enemies in, right? Enemies out write the updated, hold up, enemies out write the updated index. Then chunking enemies writes the index in the chunk. Writes the index into the chunk. I feel like they are ignoring each other, or an accountant unfortunately is not proactive oftentimes. So most like I've talked to 3 accountants now and they usually don't tell you everything. I don't know why, but they somehow don't. Like guys, tell me I'm wrong. I think we need to atomically load that. The neighbor is the index from the tile. Then we get it from the enemies in. And if it's the same ID, we skip. Then we get the distance, okay. Then right here, push. Separation, push direction. Okay, let's just get rid of that for now. Because that worked. And then in chunk enemies. Chunk enemies, it loads the enemy count. If it's greater, it returns. Otherwise, it adds it. Yeah. And then the next to y, it sets it to the count. It puts the index here. But that sets the enemies properly. It should do that. My life is vibe coded. Yeah. They know the taxes best usually, but setting up a business they don't really know as much, yeah. You're wrong, now what? You just said it, but you don't mean it. Probably because they tell you they are out of the job since you can do it yourself. I mean, you still gotta do it correctly, you know? So, and that takes a lot of time, but I guess you know what you mean. Right, let's see. Please work, please work, please work, please work, please work. Shit. Compute enemies is invalid. Why? Enemy count. I see. Atomic load. Right back enemy counts. Right back enemy counts. We don't need that. Should work with this too. Okay, so it looks like they now, but they're still not separating well. Looks like to me. Shit, wrong. Fuck. Oopsie. We had the enemies properly spread on them, and I guess I lost that ability now, so I'll have to sit down and figure out why they no longer spread. They literally walk on top of each other and ignore each other. Again. We had that problem before. It happens again now. It sucks. Why would that happen? Oh man, that sucks. Will different implementations be needed for different hardware configurations? It shouldn't. It shouldn't. That's the idea of the modern APIs, that they are far more supported. And if it doesn't, then I'll just go ahead and convert it to DirectX 11 like I did with the... what you call it? With Tangy TD. I went with DirectX, it was nice. So I have no... I won't shy away from doing that at all. Okay, guys, I need to figure out why this happens, but at least I now added more data to the enemies, which allows me to have them collide with... you know what? I'm gonna do that now. At least in compute enemies where the damage is. Oh, but a damaging area doesn't have an ID yet, does it? They don't. Okay. I can do ID damage though. Here. Okay, guys, you know what I'll do? I will try to fix this. I will try to think of a good idea and test out different things, and then come back tomorrow, and then we put the towers on the GPU tomorrow. That's what we'll do. I think that's a better approach than what I'm doing right now. We'll do it this way, okay? Sorry for the interruption, and we'll most likely have another interruption tomorrow. Again, because I have to pick up Zoe tomorrow too. That's just what it is. But yeah, I gotta leave, guys. I need to leave. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you guys very much for the support. Hope you had fun today. And yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Have a wonderful evening. Schönen Tag noch. I'm from Germany. Thanks for joining, guys. I'll see you around tomorrow. Gleichfalls. Danke. Danke. Tschüss. Tschüss. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Say hi to Jackie.